in a second. I'm just gonna jack, and I'm just gonna check the audio levels really quick.
You do that. Oh no, it's coming out of both. It just feels weird.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's do a little lower on the gain.
A little lower on the game?
Yeah, I can hear the clicking quite loudly.
So a little lower on the gain?
Gain.
I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Move this a little higher. Oh,
You gotta
it's droopy.
tighten that.
Ah. Yeah, okay, that is right. Cool. Okay.
Also tighten it at the base. All the joints can be tightened. Oh, that was a nice sound.
Seems okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think we are ready.
I mean, ready or not, here we go.
I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna put host me. We are streaming, dang it.
Yeah.
You just don't know it yet.
We are streaming and live. Just a little less live than you might think. Hey, we started early this time.
True.
Which means we started on time.
Yes. We started earlier than normal and at the same time as we should.
Shut up, you. All right. Well, I guess we can wait until a couple people show up.
Okay.
But for right now, things look good. How's the audio versus speaking?
Yeah. We've got another mission at the Oasis.
This is the
one.
This is the one.
Oh yeah. This is where things get real good.
Is it the one? Is it the one? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Now I'll get a little closer to the microphone.
Now let me just get a little...
Let me get nice and intimate with the microphone.
Yeah, that's
Intimate.
creepy.
We're wearing headphones now, so not only can we... Hey, E-Master, what's up?
All right, everyone who's here that matters is on, so we can start already.
Truth. We have one person here, and that's all we need.
That is all we need. So, welcome to the Jack stream. Oh, another person showed up.
Holy
they wanted
crap.
To be part of they wanted to be part of the business. Anyway,
Amazing.
So this is our playthrough of Jak 3. We're about 2 hours in because we started last week. This is in anticipation for a podcast that we're going to do for a deep dive, dissecting the Jak and Daxter series. And we'll be talking about the third one. So without further ado, we've got a mission out in the desert with these cool old machines, and we're going to get a move on.
Yes, sirree.
If anyone's played this game before, you may know... Oh, I forgot how slippery this thing is.
Yeah, the sand shark sucks, actually.
You may know what's coming up, but it's a pretty interesting mission where we deal with someone from the previous game. Whoa! I just flipped twice. That was nice.
And we're jacked into our microphone, so even though
Woo.
you can't hear any echo, we can finally actually hear the game, and we can hear each other a little better. We got a boom arm for the mic, so it's a little closer to our faces, so we should sound a lot crisper
And
than
clearer and not quite as...
far away. There'll be less background noise because we could turn the gain down a little bit because we're closer.
Dang it.
Everything should just sound way better this stream, and we're excited that you guys are here. I love the solemn desert soundtrack. Whoa, man, that guy is dead.
That guy is
That guy's
definitely
straight dead.
I think one thing I'm definitely going to mention in a review of this is just how... Oh my gosh! Just how annoying it is at times to control these vehicles. Like, I know they don't want to make it super straightforward to add to the gameplay to, make it a little bit more interesting, but just making it bad doesn't make it interesting.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think...
Alright, here we go.
Like, I understand why they made them slippy, but Sand Shark is just a little too much, I think.
It's Ashlyn. Whoa, gotta get right up.
Hey,
there.
thank you, Senadani. Thanks for the
baby.
host.
You thought you dumped me, huh? I knew you'd be back for some more orange lovin'.
Oh,
Damn
yeah.
straight.
Good look.
I know I want a piece of that glitchy face.
Jack, it's good to see you.
But-
Baxter's so
Listen,
much fun.
Toots, you left us in the desert.
And
so talk to the
in spite
tape,
of his
'cause the
tiny
whiskers ain't
stature,
We
he
out.
is not taking
That beacon you gave me.
any beef
Thanks.
from
No,
anyone.
he's not
Things
taking
would
sass.
find you.
He dishes
He
the
doesn't miss
sass.
much in his
He does
visit.
not
How do
receive
you
the
know
sass.
It doesn't matter now. Jack.
Well, of course
I
it
need you to
matters
come back
now.
to the city. We're
Do I know
losing
the
the
Haas
fight.
Hawk? I do.
Vigo's
I actually
drunk
am
on power
high
and
school
taking
friends
command.
with
He doesn't
him.
understand what he's up against. I need
We actually, well, I don't know how open he is about his
Oh, no,
life, so I
there's
don't want
people.
to say a whole lot. But we met overseas. I met him in
Whoa.
school.
Talk about a slowdown.
Here they come.
So yeah, we were pretty good friends in high school. Take him out! Take him out!
Oh, what?
Oh man,
at me.
don't die.
I don't tell you what to do.
Like, I love how, the car looks fine until that last shot, and then it just explodes completely.
Jack, I can't hold them off.
what the?
Oh, she dead.
What?
My
I
turn.
didn't even see. I didn't even see any health. Oh, there it is. It's in the upper left corner.
Yeah, there it is.
That sucked.
I like to go ham with the reflector beam, personally. Yeah, I use all my ammo, but, oh well. Who cares? Get out of here, Ashlyn.
Yeah, I use all my ammo, but hey, everyone's dead, so it's
Exactly.
okay.
Who cares? It doesn't matter, because
It's amazing how well the ricochets work even in the desert. Like, they will go almost completely backwards to hit someone.
Yeah, no, it seemed, I can't prove this, but it seems that they still have tracking,
I need some help.
even when they're, hey, get out of here, and get away from Ashlyn.
You also have the Vulcan Fury.
Yeah, I know. Let's use that for a sec.
Oh.
Rude? Crap, how do you heal?
L2
Triangle?
And it also stops time.
Yeah. Let's do that really quick. The heal power in this game is...
Except it doesn't stop Ashlyn. Nice.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
It's a little OP, not gonna lie. But it is really nice. And there's a
now
health
they
pack
drop
right
down.
there.
Nice.
Oh gosh, moving in the sand is terrible. But thankfully I'm gonna get something that makes that a little easier after this.
I think it's actually because of the slowdown.
Oh
All the
really?
effects that are going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that should be not everybody.
Whoa.
Should be... Oh, where did that car go?
You just kicked her in the face.
Suck it,
What
Ashlyn.
are you
That's what you
doing?
get for getting in my way.
Yeah, Kira knows where it's
I
at.
need you.
She's like,
The city
Kira,
threw
wanted
me
you to
out,
have this.
remember? They could rot for all
Booyah.
I care.
Whatever, Jack. You know you don't mean
Get
that.
it. Just leave.
But what about your... My
have
what?
So the hero
My
needs to
what?
die.
Everyone dislikes
Or was
you
it
in the
long
new
before
city
that?
too, Jack, so...
Don't you remember who
I
you
wouldn't
are?
say that you've got new friends.
Maybe you should try being slightly less angry, Jack. I'm through saving the world. Well, I mean, all you really did was save Haven City.
No, he
being
saved
honest.
the world. He saved it from Baron Praxis cracking open the precursor gem.
That's fair.
And he saved
do.
it from Core just...
This is one of my favorite things about being in the desert, is that he actually has his goggles and scarf on.
Only when the
pretty
weather's
sick.
bad. Also, you'll need to upgrade the jetboard on the cheat menu if you want it to go fast.
Yeah, I know. I'll just take the sand shark back, I guess.
Hey, buddy.
Like a freaking weeb.
What?
Like
What
a
does it have to
freaking
do with the weeb?
I think weeb has slightly lost its meaning, and now it just means like a lame person.
I am still a weeb purist.
Hello, everybody. Man, I don't know what... I love this. This is pretty great. Thanks to everybody that just joined the stream. Feel free to chime in the comments. We really like interacting with all of you guys in the comments. Like, we like talking about the game, we like talking to each other, but, stream...
It's much more interesting when you're interacting with people throughout the internet.
Yeah.
Although, for some reason, my chat is not updating.
No, we just haven't gotten anything more than that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's really odd that...
Where am I going?
That fourth one popped up.
I'm like...
Talk about autopilot. Whoa. Hello, Solid Lemon.
Solid Lemon! That's a great username. I'm a big fan of that one. Though, if you have a really solid lemon, that probably means it's, like, not ripe. It's gonna be really hard to get juice out of it, unfortunately. You're gonna have to really roll that thing.
What is the game about? If you are unfamiliar with the Jak and Daxter franchise, let me give you a quick update on what's happening. In the first game, you are... your friend Daxter gets pushed into a vat of dark eco, which is just this... Think of it as like toxic sludge. And he turns into that orange Otzel thing.
That's on my shoulder right now in the car.
Yeah, so Jak, his best friend, goes on an adventure with him to try to find the dark eco sages to turn him back into a normal person. Although luckily they fail because Daxter is absolutely hideous as a person.
He's so ugly.
Super ugly. What are they trying to do to you?
He's trying to make a smaller car. A little baby car.
Oh, man. Anyway, you discover that the Dark Eco Sages are actually trying to cover the... Holy crap! Are actually trying to cover the world. You went so high you hurt yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to cover the world in this Dark Eco so that they can mess with it and, like, rebuild the world as the way they want. So Jak and Daxter stop them from being able to, and in the process, find this portal. In the second game, they go through the portal, and it just so happens to actually fling them into the future. Excuse me, into the future. And in there, Jak gets captured by this leader called Baron Praxis, and he tortures Jak for 2 years with Dark Eco. And instead of killing Jak, it turns Jak into this beast of a man who can, like, just do all sorts of crazy things.
Just freaking wreck people.
Yeah, and in that game, you are seeking revenge, but also you want to protect the world from these things called metalheads.
I mean, that really only happens later. In the beginning, you're mostly just out for straight blood.
Yeah, and at the end of that game...
Oh,
yeah,
that's an invisible wall.
You are not supposed to do that.
I guess not.
At the end of that game, you discover that Jak actually came from the future, and there's this whole cyclical thing, but he saves Haven City and the world from the metalheads, and everyone's happy. In the third game, turns out not everyone was happy. There was actually someone, a vizier, underneath Baron Praxis, who kind of exiles Jak for the crimes that he committed. And
he's a super douche, by the way.
Not Jak, the guy who exiles him.
Yeah, not Jak.
But Jak is kind of a douche in the second game.
Yeah.
There's no penalty for killing civilians in the second game, so you do it all the time without even thinking. And if you ever see those streams, you will see us complaining about the citizens whenever we kill them, and it's like, why didn't you get out of my way? And so in the third game, Jak gets exiled, and now he's out here in the wasteland, which is supposed to be a death sentence, but turns out there's an entire city of people called Wastelanders. So now Jak is trying to survive out here, and he gets tasked with doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where we're at. So Jak is kind of pissed at the people who exiled him.
Is the game free? No. Oh, no. No, but you can get it. You can get all three. No. You can get 4 games from the main series for a super, super good price on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, you can get the Jak and Daxter collection on PlayStation 3 as a downloadable title. And those are remaster games. And so they've changed around some of the assets. It plays very nicely. And they didn't change anything significantly, so it plays very similar to this. On the PlayStation 4, you can get the first 3 games as well as Jak X Combat Racing, but they are emulated. They run really well, but there are a couple of hiccups in some places due to emulation slowdown. But it's still definitely a way you can play it. You can also maybe find them for PlayStation 2, physical copies, if you're really into that, but I would not suggest that, just because it's probably going to be fairly expensive and pretty tough to find. The only version that you should definitely not get, though, is the downloadable versions for the PlayStation Vita, or the PlayStation Portable, and that's just because they run like a mess. They do not run well at all.
Yeah, the
highest
Vita just
frame rate
can't.
you can get is like 15.
The Vita can't handle emulation. I mean, it slows down even on the PS4, which,
They do generally still charge $15 per game, but there's often sales and stuff. And if you get the Jak and Daxter collection on PlayStation 4, I think it's like $30 for all 4 games, so it's a little bit cheaper. 2 questions from Solid Lemon. What's your favorite Jak game, and why is it combat racing?
You want to take that first?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Honestly,
That's the ticket.
oh, that's right. He got the Mars symbol.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
how
yeah.
he knew that I was going to open a door. He's
Because
just like,
plot
I've got the Mars
development.
symbol. I could go back to that place.
I know, right?
My favorite Jak game is probably Jak 2, because it's the one I spent the most time playing when I was younger, and so I'm just kind of biased towards it. But all 3 games are stellar. And Jak Combat Racing is actually amazing, but I am just not a huge fan of racing games, so even though I thoroughly enjoy that game, it just gets kind of marked down because I'm not a huge fan of racing games.
And the reason that it's part of the collection is that it is actually a mainline entry. It's not like some random spin-off made by a side studio. It was actually made by Naughty Dog, who's the, main developer for these games. So,
yeah, interestingly enough, Naughty Dog did actually develop all 4 of those games, in spite of the fact that Jak X Combat Racing is so different from the first 3. And what's really interesting is the storyline for Jak X Combat Racing directly follows the events of the 3rd game. So, it's not even a spin-off or anything. It's a direct sequel.
doing 360s in this game is so much easier.
Maybe you just got better at it.
Maybe, but it feels like it maybe it kind of locks you into it if you're at least close. Alright, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I would echo the same thing. Jak 2 is definitely my favorite. I think overall the story is slightly more like what we were just talking about, where he's like, the Mar symbol, I guess I'll go to the temple because I know that. I don't feel like you get that kind of stuff in Jak 2 very much.
Well, I mean, the issue really lies in...
Oh, no? There you go.
The issue lies in that Jak 2, Jak doesn't make a lot of decisions on his own. He's kind of forced into a lot of what he's doing. In the 3rd game, he makes his own decisions more. He still does it in the 2nd one, but he makes more decisions in the 3rd game. And the problem is that they didn't give him an internal monologue or anything to explain why he's doing certain things. So he gets this symbol of Mar, and there's certain times where he'll go and do stuff, and you have no idea why he is doing what he's doing or how he knows about these things. And it just would have been very nice if they had some kind of explanation. Because having the main character make decisions is nice, having a non-passive main character, but if you make them non-passive and don't explain why they're non-passive, it's not necessarily the best.
Yeah. That being said, I love Jak 3. I think Jak 3 is a little more polished in the gameplay department, and it has a lot more variety in terms of gunplay, and the guns are really fun to play around with because there's so many variations to them. But I still, if I had to choose between playing Jak 2 and Jak 3 after kind of a long stint of not playing things, it would be Jak 2. I know that he said, Solid Lemon said, that Jak 2 skate park though, come on, yeah, it sucks. It's terrible.
That Jak 2 skate part is the worst.
It's so annoying.
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Popping eggs out of these crates.
Yeah, there was a moment where we went back in the last playthrough because we were at the end of the stream when we figured we might as well just spend a little time getting some precursor orbs. And we tried it 3 times and we're couldn't even get bronze. And we're okay, well, never mind. Screw that.
Thank you for secrets are still available for purchase.
Hooray.
One thing that I'd love to have explained is why there's skull gems just jammed full in this place. Yes.
Again, great warrior.
I'd love if they explained a little bit more about who's actually talking from these giant
Soon meet
machines.
the scene of our downfall.
I don't think so.
It approaches quickly, and I fear we no longer have the power to resist.
I got
Behold,
power.
the pure power of light.
I don't know why they always make light power just intrinsically good. I actually had an idea for a game where instead of making light power good, it's actually evil. Just to, whoa, I'm gonna die!
That was close. MadVillain22 said...
Oh, did you see that?
No, I was looking at the chat. What happened?
The thing flipped right as I was jumping on it. Amazing.
Nice. MadVillain22 said, I like Jak 3 a little bit more.
Like
I like Jak 3 a little bit more because of the sand dunes with the cars. The cars are very fun.
The cars were fun enough that they decided to turn it into an entire game.
Yeah.
Using those same mechanics, and the game is good. But, it all depends on what you're looking for. Actually, ironically enough, Jak 2 versus Jak 3 mirrors the same evolution, or I should say, these games mirror Jak's evolution of the Arkham Asylum games. Because the first one is kind of straightforward and in a relatively small world. The second one becomes much more open world and really big. And the third one has a big emphasis on a car. And, I never thought of that before. But it's, just like the
I didn't realize...
Oh, my goodness!
I didn't realize Arkham Knight had a emphasis on the Batmobile.
Yeah, that's... A lot of people don't like Arkham Knight because there's so much emphasis on it.
Oh, interesting. Am I supposed to grind on this, or is this right?
I feel like you're doing it the right way. It's just tough.
Oh, okay.
Especially since you can't use the jet board while you're light Jak.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, the tight corridors are sometimes difficult to navigate in the second game. But I think that it comes down to learning how to control the vehicles, which, fair enough, you can say about this game as well. But in that game, it felt very predictable how slippery they were and how you need to do it. In this one, all the cars are a little bit different, and they slip so hard on the sand that at some times it's like, am I on an oil slick or am I on sand?
Oh, dang it. You have to do the whole thing? Okay, good.
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was going to say, you almost got chopped in half. Very slowly.
Man.
I
also I don't know, the more we talk about it, maybe I do like Jak 3 better. I don't know. I really like the evolution of the city in Jak 3, how they have it all decrepit and stuff. I really like that whole aesthetic, and you get to,
the
work
open
with
world is definitely much improved in the third one.
Yeah. But, I love crew, and I love working with Sig, and I just love the character development a lot.
You look at this, and you're like, I wonder what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Do y'all know if there were any plans on making a new Jak? Yes, actually, there have been many, many, many talks at Naughty Dog. About new Jak and Daxters. They've thrown around a lot of ideas in the past.
Naughty Dog has gone on record saying that they want to come back to the Jak and Daxter series, but the reason they don't is because their prerogative, their main focus is making interesting game design, and so they'll come up with game design and then put it into a game. Oh, I remember this part.
Yes, this part sucks.
So what they have been doing is they've been coming up with a bunch of really interesting game design, and then they're like, oh, can we do this for Jak and Daxter? And they're like, this is not Jak and Daxter. This would not work for Jak and Daxter. So they either create a new IP or use a different IP that works for it. They did actually start work on Jak and Daxter The Lost Frontier, and then that shifted to a new studio, but they used the work... I'm looking to see if there's any precursor orbs around here, if anyone's wondering. So they technically did work on another one, and then they were in the concept stages of Jak and Daxter 4 when they stopped production on it, because they didn't have anywhere to go with it.
Yeah, which is obviously really sad, because we love this series. And if you guys are interested, we actually already have done the retrospective on Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy.
Where did you come from?
Hello, Pecker. How did you get down here? And we've also done the first episode of our Jak 2 retrospective, and the second episode will be coming out early next week. Monday of next week. So, if you want to hear kind of our opinions of those games in great depth, where we actually talk about all the different power cells you can get, and what we think of each of the level and the level design for each one, go check that out. And yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got guns.
Oh, yeah, you do. That doesn't make it... I mean, it makes it a little easier, but it still doesn't make
The
it...
problem is that you move so quickly.
Yes, there's so much going on at the screen at any one time. It can be very, very hard to know. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That was supposed to be a jump. that was supposed to happen.
Totally. Obviously. And also, we really appreciate all you guys being here. If this is your first time on the stream, you can follow us on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. And,
I remember that being significantly more difficult.
is there more than one of those sections?
There's gotta be. I know that there's one later on.
From the foes you must
I was gonna say, I do remember it being...
Yeah, but that was pretty easy.
yeah.
Wait, I get another light power right away? Interesting.
Flight already?
Is this?
Or...
I think it's the shield.
Oh, yes. I'm like, no way, you don't get flight until really close to the end. Relatively close to the end.
Here we go. Okay.
But yeah,
Trying
you
to
can follow
avoid
us
that.
on Twitch or
Interesting.
any of those
Pecker
social
got
medias.
stuck.
And we always announce streams. We try and announce them the day before, but definitely always the day of in kind of like the morning and right before we do it. So
Up the elevator we go.
Yeah, I
Pecker,
know.
what are you doing? The elevator will lift you up. Going up as a bird, and I don't know what the heck you are, but that's the most energy taxing thing you could do.
look at Dexter's face. He's just flexing on him. Oh, I remember this one too.
I love this. Pecker's just there, flying.
I also Mad Villain
Who
says
can fly that slowly?
Mad Villain says I remember it being a lot longer. Yeah, I assume there just must be another one that's significantly more difficult.
There's got to be. I mean, either that or we're idiots. But
Yeah.
I don't like to think that way.
I remember I had so much
looks like
I had
some
so much
kind of
trouble
old
with this
eco
mission when I was younger, but it's really
When
not that
Mar
hard.
built Haven City, he must have carved out these old caves to get at the eco power.
But how did
Sheesh,
you do it?
that Ma guy must have never slept much.
I'm going ahead to tell Onan we're back. Watch your tail feathers, Jack. This is a spooky place.
Perfect for Halloween.
Oh yeah, Spooktober, baby.
You thought only Wednesday was our horror stream. Nuh-uh. Nope.
Okay, I think I could have figured that out.
Oh, the other thing that I realize this is kind of petty.
This
But-
is kind of petty.
Yeah. I like Jack 2 better because Kira's voice actor in Jack 3 is bad. Like, really bad. They changed it in a bad way, and they shouldn't have done that. And it makes me sad every time I hear it.
Not have done that. I
I should not have done that.
Any Harry Potter fans in the audience?
I would always use the bouncing bullets jump spin shoot on this area. That would probably work, though I'd be afraid of running out of bullets before I could shoot all of the train switches.
I can't believe I missed. This is karma. I was thinking in my head that it's like, yeah, that's because... Never mind. All right.
Also, if you guys are interested, we actually have a Discord server set up. It's fledgling. You know, it's not active, but... Oh, you better go,
shit!
man!
I forgot about that.
But, you know, it can only grow if people get on there and start chatting with one another, and we'd really love that. We'd really love for you guys to bounce around ideas on the Discord of, like, what you want to see in the future, talk about the streams, and what, you know... We're still pretty new in this, and this is the first stream we've had with, like, more than just one person, you know, watching and commenting, and we really appreciate it, but we don't know that much about
Whoa, those
everything,
guys
or
just
what we
spawned
can
out of
do
nowhere.
to make our streams better, and what you guys really enjoy, and what kind of games you want us to play. You know, there's all that kind of stuff you can talk about on the Discord, or obviously just in chat.
What's the disc? Oh, Discord. Yeah. What is the Discord called?
If you go to our Instagram or our Twitter, I posted them yesterday, so you can find it. But the Discord is just called Reflections on Gaming. I don't know if it will appear in public.
Yeah,
but
I
if you,
think it's private. It's invite only. So if you go to,
well, it's not invite only. If you click the link, it's just we don't have enough people for Discord to actually show it
gotcha.
to be publicly searched. But if you just go to our Instagram Reflections on Gaming or Twitter at Reflect on Gaming. It'll be like 2 posts ago. You can find the link.
Mad Villain asks about the Harry Potter game, and I did see that coming out. And I think it looks really interesting. And honestly, the fact that J.K. Rowling isn't part of it, like isn't helping in any capacity or whatever, not an issue for me, because she was part of the Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald and the Cursed Child and all that stuff, and not a fan.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure stuff is not great. So
I'm pretty sure her not being part of it was them saying like, "Don't worry,
yeah.
She's not part of it."
Like, I don't know where you guys stand with that, but it's a boon to me, in my opinion, for it. It's like, oh, good. She's not gonna, do whatever she wants with it. Like, she had gold, and she decided to start mixing in some other things. And it's like, hey, we don't need that. For example, if any of you have seen some of the things she said, she added some tidbits of information about Hogwarts and the witches and wizards of, the world. And one of the things she said is that in the 1800s, before there was toilets and stuff installed in Hogwarts, witches and wizards would just poop wherever and then use magic to zip it away, which is the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Like, not only have latrines existed for a very long time, people have always known not to just crap wherever.
Well, let's not be... In London during the plague, they actually thought that would help them get rid of plague, because they thought that bad smells would get rid of plague. They also thought good smells would get rid of plague. It just kind of depended on who you were talking to. So they would literally, like...
Gives you a whole new perspective on those plague doctors who filled their masks full of roses and stuff. And it's like, I think I'd do that too if I could.
Yeah. Like, people literally... And correct me if I'm wrong, but... Did I go backwards?
No.
No, this is right. Oh, there is... Okay, yeah. There is... Like, people would literally, like, eat it.
Yeah.
To make their breath, and so that they wouldn't... Yeah, it was gross. I'll also be adding the Discord to our Twitch channel and stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Too late to ask us to stop now. You have the information.
I'm really glad I didn't just jump off that. I was really close to it.
I would use the ground blaster for these guys. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, I can't believe it worked!
Concussive blast,
Dope.
baby. Oh, I don't like...
him.
Yeah, I forgot about this. I hate this part.
Jack and Daxter encourages animal abuse, apparently.
Yellow works for everything. I agree with this statement.
Yellow does work for everything, but once you get infinite ammo, it's really fun to nuke everything.
True.
In fact, sometimes at the end of the game, I would drive around on a zoomer in the city and just shoot nukes. Not because there's enemies or anything, but just because it's really fun.
I bet that causes such massive slowdown in this, though.
It probably would.
Like, it caused slowdown in the PS2 version. Ow! No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What a jerk.
That was hilarious. What's really funny is that I'm like, oh, it popped out because it thinks it's safe. And then you're going to knock it into the wheel and it's going to have to run forever.
No, it's just aggressive. The pizza is aggressive.
I guess we shouldn't feel bad for killing it or knocking it in then.
Indeed. Thank you for the F in chat. I need that. Oh my gosh, I saw the funniest... So the Hashak released a... He just put like a meme on Twitter. It was just a short little video that he made. But it was like large streamer donations versus small streamer donations. And it's like, he's just playing Fortnite and he gets a $200 donation. He's just like, hey, thanks for the $200 donation. And then he gets a $500 donation. He's like, he doesn't even notice for a second. He's like, oh, thanks for the $500 donation. And then a dude donates...
His angle was bad.
I know. Oh, gosh,
dang it. Get out of the corner. There we go.
Then a guy donates $1,000 and sends this whole long chat and is like, my mom has cancer and your videos just get me through so much. And he looks down and he's like, My mom is canceling your videos. Means hey, thanks for the $1,000 donation. And then he just like versus small streamer, and it's like he gets a $5 donation. He's like, oh my gosh, thank you so oh my gosh, you didn't have to like thank you so much, man. That's so and I've just never felt something so strongly in my life.
I hope I never get to the point where people send me hundreds of dollars and I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, it's like, hey, thanks for the donation.
I mean, obviously, certain larger streamers I can understand to a certain extent. They get so many donations that you can't single out every single one, or you wouldn't be able to do anything. But, you know, why do you keep sending out rats? There we go. Get to work, buddy.
To harass you. I had so many problems, I would kill them before I could get them into those things when I played this last time. Excuse me, last time.
Yoink.
Also,
Drill,
what is the
baby,
point of
drill.
these drills going back and forth?
Drilling?
You don't have to go out of the hole.
Yes, you do.
Why?
To reduce heat buildup, because they don't have any,
Oh, liquid cooling.
yeah, they don't have any fluid to keep them cool.
Makes
Also,
sense.
you sometimes have to remove the drill, depending on the design. Oh, you little
Rude.
punk.
Goodbye. Oh man, did you hear that squeal it made? Oh,
I did.
That was visceral.
And thanks for coming. I understand if you no longer want to hear anything from us. Oh, you
Oh,
little
there's so
punks.
many. Thanks for tuning in, and sorry about,
Everything.
everything. Just being here.
Okay, you need to get into the roller. Oh my gosh.
You
Why
should
is
heal,
this
man.
So hard?
They're gonna kill you in one hit.
Oh.
Woo! He's coming for you. He's gunning for you.
Yeah, okay. Alright. There we go. Ah! You little punk. No. No! Dang it!
There you go.
You
This
gotta
one
be
is gold.
kidding me.
This one is. There we go.
Yes! That's right! That's right! Run!
Woo! Got it.
The rats? Gosh dang.
Note that we
I
never
do not feel
claimed
bad for you anymore.
we never claimed to be terribly good at games. We just enjoy playing them and talking about them.
Hey, I claim to be rather proficient at games in general.
Well, proficient, sure, but definitely no pro.
I will say that I never really want to become a super legitimate pro gamer because it requires you to spend way too much time playing the same game.
It's true. I would not want to be. I feel like there's got to be a point, right, where you've played a game so much that no matter how good you are, like it just is kind of boring. Maybe that's foolish. Maybe that's wrong.
I think it depends on, who's playing, like the kind of player they are. 'Cause
Yeah.
some people can keep playing the same game over and over and over again and be totally fine. Other people can play one game for 5 minutes and get bored.
It's true.
We are not that kind of gamer. I mean, we've played this game for...
So many times.
Yeah, lots.
You gotta
and
kite
lots.
'em.
Oh. Come on. You want some?
Come
You
with
want
me.
some? Come get some.
They're so easy to lead. What fools! They know
Kids
not
are so
what
easy
awaits
to
them.
kill. You got to strangle them with a
The
cordless phone.
George Lopez, classic.
That's not George Lopez.
It's not?
No.
Who's
that's,
that?
Pablo
No,
Francisco.
Pablo Francisco. There it is.
Pablo Francisco.
Classic.
It is a classic. I love that one.
Somebody overlaid that entire stand-up routine onto Naruto.
Of course they did. Ooh, I'm getting me some
Armor.
boots, shin guards. I love
Shin
how they're
guards.
just there. It's like, all right, my shins are protected. I am now 2 points more healthy.
Also, why was the leg armor just chilling there?
An excellent
What do you
question.
need leg armor for? Like, it should have been like... I mean, obviously not a
I
hard
think
hat.
I remember this
because that
part
would look
being
silly.
a bit of a trial.
You know whenever the music stops that it's about to get serious. Oh, this is the train.
Would you let me... Thank you.
Got it.
I'm like, how can you not go up a slight slope?
You did it.
I know where you sleep. Oh, that's right. I gotta, like, knock down platforms and stuff to make sure that it doesn't just drop off into an abyss.
Yes, I assume this is the part that he was talking about using the yellow and just spin shooting to hit the things because they're kind of hard to aim at.
You're kind of hard to aim at.
Aw, thanks. I'm a small target.
What?
You gotta shoot the track targets, Jack.
I'm like, why do I suddenly have 11 seconds to live?
I mean, that is the hard part of this whole thing, is just that the time limit is pretty strict. It does not give you a lot of leeway. Bam.
Boink. Get on the jet board. Can't tell me what to
Press
do.
R2 to get on the jet board. How did you even get here without getting on the jet board? How do you not know how to do that yet? I do, game. Jeez. It's like, I just did an entire jet board level to get here.
No, come on! Aim at it, you dingus!
Aim! Just use the laser sight.
wait.
Where are you going?
Where? Oh, there we go. Oh, it had to retract right then.
Rude.
How? Woo. There we go. Looks like I've still got plenty of time. Which is good. I like to have the time. Oh,
I do
they
like-
just appear out of nowhere.
It's true. They're camouflaged. I do like the fact that they made it a little more intense to get to Haven City than just like, yeah, take this car
Jack,
and it
come
just...
back to Haven City. Okay.
Uh-huh. It's like, no, you have to... Though it is also kind of funny that Ashlyn is there and she's like, come back to Haven City. And Jack is like, no. And then immediately proceeds to go back to Haven City.
Jack, come back to Haven City. We need you. No. Jack
Where does this
proceeds to go
tunnel...
back.
Yeah, like...
What does that feel like? Doesn't that feel exactly like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes.
What is that? There's literally an episode, and I don't watch that show, but there's an episode where like they say something, and like that's never gonna happen, and then the title comes up and it says that's what happened.
That's like half the episode.
Oh.
It's kind of like a bit that, like, if they say something's not going to happen and it's in the cold open, you know that's going to be the exact title. It's just like the gang.
Yes,
the gang runs for president,
wall.
or the gang gets AIDS, or the gang gets hooked on heroin, or whatever.
Jeez. Wait a second. Isn't this where we started last night? And by last night, I mean in the game, not in real life.
Yes, it is.
Then who put these back up? There's some gremlin following me around. Oh, he's not looking. Quick, put the things back up.
Who the hell put these down?
Who the hell thinks that this is appropriate? This needs to go down. Right now.
Has anyone in chat ever had a maple bacon donut with, like, real bacon bits on top?
I mean, real bacon, not real bacon bits.
What?
It's just chopped up bacon.
Yes. Real bacon made into bits.
Yes.
Not... Oh, I remember this.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
know-
Canadian, though.
I want to know how there are these three perfectly precariously
The monks told
placed
me you were coming through the pre.
I know, like, what the heck?
bins
Interesting, huh?
full of explosives.
This is a pretty sick boss fight, though.
Built the world countless eons ago. The rail
I'm eating it
system
now.
leads deep into the planet, but it's
Hence the
the
sound.
ancient ones wage
No?
the
Can you hear it? Oh, no. I don't want you to hear it.
No, hence the sound of your muffled voice.
Oh, yeah.
Just as Marty. You've done a great job so
It's,
far, letting the metalheads destroy the
Interesting.
palace.
It's, like,
You
good.
couldn't be more
The
mistaken,
bacon meat
dear boy.
taste is, like,
We're on a time
strangely
clock, Jack.
prevalent
That light in the
over
sky.
the
Do you know what
strong
it is?
maple.
Our nightmare has found us, and the end is coming. I need
Okay.
quick
Sounds good,
access
solid
to the
lemon.
catacombs below, so I attacked the palace myself. It will be our little secret.
No, it won't.
No,
I'm
well-
gonna kill you.
And you're full of dark eco. You
So?
and your rat are an abomination.
I'm also
Hey,
full of
he's an
sass.
Otzel.
Planet of this scourge soon enough. Pure
Don't you
light
call him a
will
rat.
rule
Nobody
the
gets to
universe.
call him a rat but
I will
me.
be the bright light that shines to every corner of the world and destroys all shadows.
Bright light because of that
Excuse me,
shiny
Count
dome of
Olga.
yours.
Yeah.
It's Meager!
Isn't it kind of nice
Yeah,
just to curl up in
whatever.
the shade sometimes?
Beautiful.
Just chilling it, watching the hot babes prance around in their skimpy little bikinis. You
Dexter,
know.
what are you even
Jiggle.
Jiggle.
talking about?
Special tingling feeling in my tail.
Tail.
In my tail. Right. Uh-huh.
The innuendos in
I
this game.
now command the
are
very power
ridiculous.
of the Ancient One.
Innuendo used, like, loosely.
And this time, The precursors will not have mercy on you.
Since when have the precursors ever had mercy on me? Never. I literally do everything myself.
It's alive, Jack!
It's alive, Jack!
And it's got a freaking light.
What the frick? What?
Oh my gosh.
What just happened? I wasn't pushing back.
Oh my gosh.
I literally pushed forward.
Weird. Haha, stupid precursor. I have the high ground.
Can I get an F in chat for that, or are there only Fs for Weston?
I'm not sure there's anybody in chat to give Fs anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, man. I want to know how this thing, like, creates this.
It's a puzzle.
It's such a
Kinda.
devastating attack. It raises these slight pillars.
Devastated.
Amazing. Oh,
Man.
Oh, man.
We need to do
Crap.
something with those mine cars.
I know, Daxter.
Oh, man.
There we go. Got it.
Why are you using a reflector?
Kaboom. I don't know.
There's extra ammo and it's not going to do anything for you.
Because I just had it up. I wish lightsabers could do that. That's pretty sick. Send
I
out
wish
a freaking-
lightsabers could do literally anything. Lightsabers aren't real.
How dare you? Don't say that kind of stuff to me. They're real if you believe they're real. Yoink.
It doesn't even do any damage to them. That was hilarious.
It does. I got... Wow, that has a lot of red
crap.
ammo.
Oh no, it's shooting lasers at indeterminate points. Whatever will we do?
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't look what order. Okay, got it.
I mean,
Oh, that's easy.
you can probably skip some of them.
Yeah, I
with
can
the
just
high
go
jump.
straight. Ah! Ah. Oh, this is... Thank goodness for drop shadows.
Shoot another mine car!
Yay, got it.
Drop shadows in the new. Oh, he just did the Shoryuken.
Freaking Daxter's just like, I don't like it. Oh, no. Oh, got it, okay. I thought I had to, like, jump between them, but that was incorrect. Yeah, go for it. Oh, ow.
The price is wrong.
Let's just heal up a little bit here, just in case. Ancestors protect me. May your hammer be mighty. That's a Hot Rod reference for anybody who's...
Yeah. I remember now.
We will protect you.
Hot Rod is such a weird movie.
It is so random. Like, so many things are just... Like, what is he... Who decided this was going to be in the movie? It's so... Why? But it's also, like, really good. Turn around! I just don't want you to fall off! Please.
That guy is missing hardcore.
There we go. There we go. Freaking Vulcan Fury doesn't want to
man.
lock on to anything. Yeah, that's right.
He's got the Vulcan Fury afterwards. Like, yeah, I switched to the yellow gun because that worked out better. But now I got the Vulcan Fury.
Oh, perfect. A thing that will fit directly onto my gun.
The boys are back in town!
Let's go topside and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Oh, I think that's the Tesla coil, yes?
Yes.
Oh, arc wielder. Sick. Except I'm probably never going to use it.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It's not.
No secrets are now available. Not that
Hooray.
we have the orbs to use them. Orbs to use them. I didn't think about that beforehand.
Orbs.
Orb. Anybody
Well,
a fan of
hold on.
speedrunning? Because they say orb all the time.
Really? Oh, we only have 3. Alright.
Yeah, it's a thing. I don't remember when it started, but whenever there's
Man.
any kind of ball in the game that people are speedrunning, everyone screams out, "Orb!"
That is so funny.
It's fun. Orb!
The beacon touches a new hand. Ah.
I love how they're called precursor orbs, even though they are not at all spherical in shape.
Not even a little bit.
Like, at all.
Blue Crimson Guard, baby. Hello, people. Oh gosh, no, not her.
Kira!
Gosh,
This place
Same
looks as
old.
bad as my old bedroom back
just
home.
listen to this.
Jack, over here.
Samos, Kira.
Ah, Samos. Still as green as the stuff between my toes.
Gross.
Ew.
See, Kira? I knew I could feel Jack's
Her face is very
energy.
different too.
My boy, it's
Whoa! Look at the eyes she's
those
giving him.
passageways.
I know.
They must be
Sultry.
very important.
I would do
metal
that
heads
right
will
here.
cage you robot
Right now, if I
and
could.
torture
Through this barrier.
can't hold out forever.
So, this is
Seriously, that's what she looks like.
What else
Yeah.
Beaker has turned on the force fields here.
Beaker's the one who attacked the palace. He said he was looking for something below. Something in the catacombs.
Well, you're just going to have to find whatever it is before he does. But first, you'll need to find another way into this section
What is
of
she
the city.
looking at?
Take the sewers
What
into the
is
port,
that?
and find a way north
Where
to reach us.
am I?
Whoa! They gave Kira serious
Yeah,
abs in this
sorry
game. I didn't notice
for
that
what
before.
happened.
They just changed her character design, and
I'll stop him myself.
also
I think
I
they
like
just
how
wanted to update it.
she literally didn't say anything in that cutscene.
It's because she got a new voice actor, and so they didn't want to have her say too much. But having her right there is like enough to be like, she can't say it because she feels too ashamed of the fact that you got exiled.
Rude.
But she wants to be there for you. Plus that look
All right,
she gave you.
whatever. I
like,
know.
What else does she need to say?
I can't say anything with my father around, but oh gosh, I just want you to take me. What? Huh? Stupid freaking.
That reminds me of a sketch in Whose Line Is It Anyway? If any of you guys are familiar with that show. If you're not, get familiar with it because it's hilarious.
It is very funny.
But there's a segment that most people really enjoy called Scenes from a Hat, where and the premise of the show is people do improv to all these different games, and the people who are doing improv are absolutely masterful at it. Like, they are some of the best improv comedians ever. Anyway, there was one scene from a hat where it's like things that you can say here but not there, or things that will get bleeped by the Whose Line censors. And one of the characters gets on and he's just like, F me now. And of course it gets bleeped heavily by the censors, but everyone is just like, I can't believe we didn't see that coming.
Right here, right now.
Take me now. Do it right here on the floor. I don't care who's looking.
If this wasn't live, I might bleed some stat out. Even if it wasn't, actually inappropriate. Just for comedic value. Okay?
Oh, you got taken to town by those guys.
Yeah. They should have taken me to dinner first. Was there something?
Usually you
I'm
get
pretty sure
taken
there's
to town
actually...
first.
Ow.
Maybe
I'm
you
going to
should
murder
kill
you. Thank you. I thought I had.
them. Well, no, because you didn't shoot anywhere after getting into the half pipe after they shot you last time. What are you trying to do?
There's nothing up there. I thought there was a room that was like full of precursor orbs somewhere around here.
I'm pretty sure there's something like a bunch of precursor orbs around here somewhere, but not right off the bat.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ba, 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 ba. You know, the music for this game isn't anything super stellar. Like, it's nothing that you're going to really remember after the fact, but it does fit very well with the game and what you're doing at the time. So,
Okay, up here. Yeah, no, it's very good atmospheric music, but yeah, it's not.
oh, what am I
terribly
walking in?
memorable.
What am I walking in?
This
Get
is
it off
not.
me! Get it off me!
This is too chunky to just put water.
Oh, nasty.
It could be stew. Doesn't have to be gross chunks. Could be nice chunks of beef. Ew. Just everything is just
Oh, that's
gross.
disgusting.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing over here.
You're gross.
I love Dexter's face. He freaking loves just riding this thing.
Who wouldn't love writing that thing?
Here it is.
Yay!
Bam.
Well, I wouldn't say it's full of them, but it does have a...
Yeah, no. I thought it had more. Oh well.
See if we can get the jet board in the desert,
Okay.
because that's empirically... You gotta shoot it.
Oh yeah.
Yoink.
Got it.
Y'all are dead now. And I'm pretty sure you go up. Not that far.
Woo!
Oh, baby.
Thank goodness for air corrections. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure that thing will suck you to your death as well.
Well, there are worse ways to go.
How did he die? He got sucked to death.
Oh,
You know, honestly,
that's how I'd like to die. No, you idiot! Into a whirlpool and he drowned.
Still one of those things that I think I'd be okay with. You creepy.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Okay.
I love how there's burn marks on top of the water.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ow.
Like, how did you burn the water? Whirlpool.
Oh. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
brand
Okay,
by
over
Maytag.
there. Nope, not that way.
You gotta go between the whirlpools.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. There we go. I got him. I shot him between the face. In the face.
Where's
Man,
Lunch Boy? Is he
I
doing
am.
something Saturday evenings?
I told him. He said he'd be a little late. I think he's probably just doing homework.
Homework.
I know, right?
Who has school? I think you can grab that. Oh.
There we
fine.
go. That was not very well projected. Like,
Yeah, there's
what
not lots of times where you have to kill everything to
Yeah.
move on. Oh. Oh, you're alive.
Gosh dang it. I'm alive, but I'm not happy.
You're like, this is worse. This is worse than death because I have to do it again.
I don't know
Ow.
why. Oh, I don't know why the PS4 overlay isn't telling us when people are coming onto the stream.
Are people coming out of the stream?
Yeah, we only had one a second ago, but now it's up to 3. Which, hi everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
I know we had 5 at one point, so...
I mean, we had a lot earlier. I think they're kind of coming and going, which is fine. Not upset about
Should I
this.
stay or should I go now? You should stay. We want you to stay.
Please stay.
I mean, if you don't like it, I would love to be like, you know, someone say, hey, you only have 3 people on here, and I'm going to leave, and this is why.
Seriously. Constructive criticism is totally solid. We want to
Even
know.
non-constructive criticism is fine, because, you know, at least there's conversation. Tell us we suck. Tell us that you hate everything about us. I don't care. You really think that I'm going to let myself feel bad because of the opinion of some stranger on the internet? I will!
Like, yeah, who would do that? Who would feel bad about that?
Why should I care what you think? I shouldn't, but I do. Why do I
wanna
always
know-
do this to myself?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you are lucky.
It's not that fast. It's fine.
I know, but it looked like it was going to be fast enough to chuck you off.
When rivers were described to me, when I used to go rafting sometimes in the Boy Scouts, and every time rivers were explained to me, they were explained in terms of waist-high flood of basketballs. And how many basketballs are going past you every second. And I'm like, this is a weird analogy, but strangely, I understand what you're trying
go
to...
back.
Oh?
There's a grind rail.
So there is...
Oh.
Oh, crap!
I'm like, you are not going fast enough for this.
I didn't have
you.
the speed.
Also, look at how far behind I am now.
That's super annoying. There should have been a checkpoint at the beginning of that
No, don't kill me.
thing. I have a need for speed, but not the ability to actually get that much speed. Hey, GameSmith112, what's up? How's it going? Glad you could join us.
I mean, honestly, we're glad anyone can join us, but especially people that we've seen before.
Totally. We are always happy to... We're happy to see new people, like when Hassan referred to everybody over here, but we're also really happy to see familiar faces.
Whee! Holy Fisk, where did these people come from?
They were here last time.
Were they?
Yeah.
They were all dead last time.
Well, yeah, after I killed them. Oh, go against that water. Go against that current.
Thank you.
I am so tired.
You're tired?
Yes.
From what?
Oh, I didn't get to sleep until 3 a.m. last night and woke up
Why?
at 9. I don't know, I just couldn't sleep.
Get dunked on.
I finally took melatonin and was able to sleep, but... I was supposed to record my, a podcast about... I was supposed to record my... I have a script set out for... I think I talked about it last time. I'm doing a series of international legal comparison podcasts. Like, I'm comparing legal systems from international countries, and I'm doing Japan.
Riveting.
Is my first one. It is! It's so interesting!
I'm sure it's very interesting as long as, people are interested in it and you're doing it in a straightforward and thorough fashion.
I had a interview with the executive director of Japanese legal studies
Oh, that's cool.
at Columbia University, so I can put him in there. It's not just me droning on the whole time. I have him periodically put in, so... Sorry I'm late, I had to take a test. It's all good.
A test. A test.
Honestly, who even goes to school anymore besides me? And Lunchboy, obviously.
Technically, you're not going to school.
That's true. I am doing school remotely because I don't want to die. Tell me about it. Tell you about the Japanese legal system?
Okay, so I don't think that pipe goes anywhere.
So you just, sent me to my death for no reason.
I did not send you to your death. I told you about it. You killed yourself.
Ah.
No, we come back here eventually to do some stuff, and those pipes are on. But, oh no.
No, there's a platform
there's
over
some
there.
Stuff over there.
I don't know if you can actually do anything with it yet. So the Japanese legal system is really interesting, actually, because it is like a mix of a Prussian and Napoleonic system, plus when the U.S. after World War II rewrote their constitution for them, they're like, you don't get an emperor anymore, and you need a Senate and you need a Congress, and also you need to be democratic now. No more of this freaking emperor hereditary master bullshit.
Booyah! First try.
Thanks for cutting me off there.
Hey, I just did something that I feel is impressive and warrants accolades. Thank you.
Accolades are being rewarded. So the the podcast that I did is a really basic overview, but it's really interesting because Japan is still pretty Confucian, and that plays a lot into their legal system.
Confucian? Maybe you should explain that term, because I think most people are going to be like, I am Confucian? What?
So you know how you'll get... I mean, I'm sure most people probably know who Confucius is, but he was a Chinese scholar
How am I
who...
supposed to get down from here?
Japanese history... so Lunchboy said, from the bit that I've seen and read, Japanese history is really interesting. It is. It's very...
Yes!
It's just very unique, and I think one of the most interesting things was that Japan, after World War II, in 1946, adopted a new constitution that totally remade their government. But originally, there were 2 drafts of the constitution, and in the original draft, they were like, all right, we still have an emperor who's going to have all the power, and he's still going to be really important. And America looked at that and was like...
That's not a constitution. That's not how that works.
He's like, yeah, no. You're not going to do that, actually. And the Japanese people were also like, yeah, we just, got our butts handed to us and freaking nuked off the face of the earth. 2 of our cities just got totally destroyed, and it's the emperor's fault? So no, we don't want an emperor anymore. Get rid of that. We want to... We're the people of Japan, and we're taking charge. And,
the city's lost.
Yeah, it's just been really
city's
interesting.
not lost, you pessimist.
Yeah, I heard about him. Yeah, Confucius. Took me real long to confirm how to spell that. Yeah, my major is in Chinese studies. Is in international studies with an emphasis on China, and frankly, just kind of East Asia at this point. So, yeah, it's just been really interesting. Crushed.
I know there's a way to get up these towers so that you can get a whole bunch of precursor orbs.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
What I usually do is cheat. There's
Solid.
a way to get infinite height in this game at a certain point, and I use that to get a lot of stuff because it's just easy. Oh, hey, check it out. This cable is literally the one that we climbed on to get to the Baron's Tower. or at least super similar. It's got
Yeah.
platforms on it.
Oh, that's so funny. I've never noticed that before.
Me either.
History is my favorite. I used to not like history very much, but I do like learning a lot about it. I'm going to law school next year, which is why I'm doing... This is like my senior project, is these podcasts about different legal systems. And I'm doing a whole bunch of... Like, this one is Japan. I'm interviewing some guy who knows Sharia law, and I'm doing Saudi Arabia because I lived there for a while. And try switching hover zones.
I do what I want, woman.
Or history is my favorite, or was, before I was able to take computer science.
Fair. You know, computer science for some people is very hard to get into. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do.
Dude, some guy was just like about to use that, like boom! Just, oh,
I'm so glad I
my
didn't.
car!
Wait a second! I destroyed it. Now there's just another car there.
Just, ooh.
I feel like. Okay.
Oh, is this how you're supposed to do it?
Maybe.
Oh.
I
I assumed that there was like a door, but actually having the platform up is more interesting. Like, significantly more interesting. Hey.
Yeah. I still don't think this is high enough.
No, you gotta do another layer.
So I just need to find where the next upward momentum stuff is. Oh, here we go.
If you guys hear things in the background,
We don't live alone.
We do not live alone, and our roommates are watching
There are
Harry
people
Potter.
here.
Whoa! Look at all those boxes.
Yeah, full of ammo and health. Oh, there
Precursor
we go. There we
orbs.
go. It's like it's my birthday.
You know, just in case you were like shooting the building this whole time trying to get up there.
Which, hey,
Who's-
knowing people who play Jack and Daxter is a distinct possibility.
Guys, what the heck are we supposed to do with all these metalhead gems? Just stick
Stuff
them
them
in
in crates.
boxes and put them on top of that tower over there. Are you serious? What? Why? Just do it, Sergeant. Jeez. I love Harry Potter.
Do it.
Harry
Stop
Potter's pretty
asking
solid.
questions.
So many precursor orbs.
I can see. Wow, this is a real
Slow.
riveting.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh!
Keep going. No!
Oh my gosh, alright.
Sucktastic. Okay, next time I gotta speed up to do that. But there's so many precursor orbs, it's worth it, I swear. You get lots of really cool cheats. And they're not even real cheats. Like, they're a secret store that is meant to be used.
Secret store.
Secret
store.
tunnel. Secret tunnel.
By the way, my Call of Cthulhu game went very well, but they still haven't entered the haunted house. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Is it really going very well if you're like, all right, the plan is we're going to go to a haunted house. What are we going to do from there? And then next time you say, we didn't make it to the haunted house. It went super well. How was the house? Oh, we didn't get there. Okay.
I've never played Jack and Daxter. Is it kind of like Ratchet and Clank from Gamesmith?
Yes, actually. The gameplay itself, not really, but it is. Oh, jeez, that
That's
was
unfortunate.
actually a game that it was compared to, and kind of its contemporary. So that one had a lot more focus on shooting, as opposed to
Platforming.
This one, it's more about platforming than shooting, but the guns are a little bit better. There we go.
Yes, similar concepts. I wouldn't necessarily say
No,
the concepts.
not at all.
Yeah, they're very different games, but they both like kind of define the same era.
Yeah, like, if you grew up with a PlayStation 2, you almost for sure played either Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, or Jack and Daxter, if not all of them.
Yeah, all three.
Yeah, so those were like defining games of the generation, and for good reason.
I think you're actually gonna have to jump to get those ones, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, Schneik!
Nice.
Oh, I made it. Yeah, I'm
How
not
are you
jumping
supposed
for
to
that
get
one.
to that? So interesting.
Through skills greater than the ones I have.
Oh, I know Sly Cooper.
Yeah!
Yeah, we love. I mean, I would love to
all
do.
those.
I would do a series. Oh, I would totally do a series on Sly Cooper as well. I think those would be really interesting to talk about because they change quite a bit from game to game.
I'd love to do
Like
it just
this
because so many
does.
people hate the 4th game of Sly Cooper.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I played the 4th game. Thought it was great.
Ratchet and Clank with a bit of Sly Cooper for me, says... Oh, Lunch Boy. I played most of Ratchet and Clank, a bit of Sly Cooper... Oh, that's funny, they both said that. Yeah, I love the Ratchet and Clank games. What would you...
You just go straight through it if you're not on the jet board.
Clipping... What would you... What are your favorite Ratchet and Clank games, both of you? Since you both played them.
Okay. If you won't let me up, I'm gonna go up my own way.
You can go your...
Whoa.
I can't sing that. I think my favorite Ratchet and Clank, and we actually talked about Ratchet and Clank on our podcast, Reflections on Gaming, which you can find wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Okay.
And I talked... My favorite is probably Up Your Arsenal.
My favorite is
Crack in Time?
No. My favorite is probably Crack in Time. My second favorite is what is it called?
Which number is
Goodness,
it?
It's 4.
Deadlocked.
Deadlocked. Yes, I love Deadlocked.
Deadlocked is very good, too. Oh! That's a shame. Oh, wow. I don't know how you're...
I know
try
how to
doing
get
a
it.
front flip. You're screwed. Up Your Arsenal is the one I was... give me a second to remember titles. Yeah, Up Your Arsenal...
Suck it! I did it.
That is impressive. Let's see. They said... Oh, I think my first one was the Pirate Island one. That's one of the worst ones, frankly.
It's not terrible, but it's not great either.
It's not a bad game, but it's one of the worst Ratchet and Clank games.
Yes!
Unfortunately. I can't remember all the ones I played. Up Your Arsenal is a really good one. Crack in Time is, like, objectively probably the best one, and I think definitely most people would regard it as the best one. Next, Into the Nexus is probably the worst one objectively.
It's still... And Into the Nexus is still a good game.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
But in comparison to the others...
It was very disappointing, especially with how long it took to come out and how little content it had. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know they're still available.
What do you
That's
think
why
I'm doing these for? Wow, I just love collecting inane things for no reason.
Yes!
What
I got
secret
them
store?
all! Oh, man, that was so dope. I'm just happy that I got them all legitimately this time.
Yeah. Was that the recent one? Not the most recent
29,
one.
baby.
It was. I think it's the second to most recent one.
I'm gonna get
Into the
bad
Nexus,
weather.
right?
Into the Nexus is the second to most recent. The most recent one is
Reboot.
The soft reboot, which is also a great game. It falters in a lot of locations just because we've collected 43 out of 600.
So many.
Fast movies, slow movies. Yeah, turbo jet board in the desert.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and now we'll get some other cool stuff.
These secrets are like the cheats in the Lego games, right? I don't know. I've never played. That might be something that would be fun to play on stream since we can both do it.
Maybe.
If people are into that. I like that one a bit. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Into the Nexus isn't a bad game. It's a lot less... It has a lot smaller scope than most of the games, and especially most of the PS3 future titles.
All right. Well, oh, yeah, that's
Oh.
right. I turned on bad weather, which makes everything just terrible weather. I love it.
Yeah.
Because
We'll
it
see
makes
if that,
everything
like,
way moodier.
ruins our frame rate.
It looks pretty smooth right
Yeah,
now.
it looks okay.
It's Daxter,
The naughty asshole.
I cannot believe that we both did that in unison.
You really? Really? We do that a lot.
Yeah, but like, how... It's just so weird how well that harmonized.
Brotherly telepathy, I guess.
Hey, people don't know.
I think it's pretty obvious.
I never thought I'd see you again.
Torn.
What are you doing to my place?
We needed a
Good question,
solid
Daxter.
HQ for the war.
Plus, I kind of like the sign with the ocelot outside.
Darn right you do.
It's cool, huh?
It's probably the only one I can remember, to be honest.
Hey, we use it for target practice later as well.
True.
We all are.
You should,
He's trying to use
do you
precursor
own
technology
any...
for
I mean, if you...
something.
Figures.
Psycho
That guy
Mantis?
always was
That's
one
funny.
monk short of a choir. We've bigger problems now.
Are you Psycho Mantis, Jordan? Or am I Psycho Mantis? Reading your mind?
I mean, which one of us wants to be Psycho Mantis? Because on the one hand, significant psychic powers. On the other hand,
The Trouble Twins are
hideous.
here.
So ugly. Man.
I honestly think that's I'm gonna have
So we got a
to
little fear.
not take the incredible power and let you have that.
You gotta do what you gotta do. If you have a PlayStation, I highly recommend invest. You know, and you have a job and can afford it, you should definitely invest in the Ratchet and Clank collection. They're totally worth. Like they hold up. The first one, not so much. The first one's pretty bad because you can't strafe.
Yeah,
There's no weapon upgrades. It was basically a proof of concept, to be honest. Like when you go back and play it, yeah.
I am your backup, boys.
But 2 and on are absolutely hold up and are worth revisiting for sure. You have a PS3, so I'm pretty
you can
sure
get it on PlayStation 3.
Yeah, they have the Ratchet and Clank collection
It's
on PS3.
only on PlayStation 3, actually.
The only one you wouldn't be able to get is the soft reboot, which is for PS4. But honestly, like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But the only one that we had downloaded is Pirate Island.
Ouch.
It's Torn, one of the few Jak 2 characters that didn't die in a random explosion.
True.
I'm going to keep reusing that joke.
Most of the characters from Jak 2 came over to Jak 3.
It's true.
Okay, you blue Crimson Guards need to stay out of my way. Because I am better than you in every way.
Every way?
Every way. You think any of these guys get called pretty boy? No, because I am the prettiest boy.
I am the pretty boy. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to save up, I don't think the Ratchet and Clank collection is that much. Like probably $30 max.
Right at him, Jack.
You know, you
or
should.
I could just, shoot him.
You don't even have to like go to the store and find it. They'll have it online, but you could probably find it used online for maybe a little cheaper than you can get it through the PlayStation Store. I'm not sure.
You can get it through the PlayStation Store. That's how I have it. And you can get a physical copy. Though, personally, I would suggest just downloading it. I actually upgraded my PlayStation 3's internal hard drive so that I could download... Oh, my gosh.
He still got you, even in death.
Like, he exploded really fast.
We did.
Great shooting, Jack.
You're darn right, it's great shooting.
Oh my gosh. We can finally hear what they're saying on the radios. Oh, Lunch Boy, just for reference, we actually we moved the microphone closer to our mouths. Hopefully we sound a little cleaner and nicer
Whoa,
now.
baby, I forgot about that in the third game.
But we got headphone splitters so we can actually hear the game now. So we actually know what's going on. Which hasn't been a big deal. It was made Outlast 2 not very scary at all. The next horror game we play might be a little more intense.
I'm not sure anything can save that game. I read a synopsis online.
Yeah.
Pretty much what we understood is what you understand.
Really?
The only difference is there's one little thing that explains the crazy stuff going on. Essentially, the people that did the experiments in the first game that made everyone go crazy were also experimenting on this town. And so that white light is actually a beam that makes people go crazy and enhances aggressive tendencies. And that's why everyone did all the stuff, and that's why at the end things are going weird. However, they never explain the whole sudden conception and the baby thing. So, yeah,
whatever.
It's I'm gonna say not great.
Yeah.
I wonder how it is that they do this holograph of just their head. They're like, okay, we've got this algorithm. It renders the face and nothing else.
It just cuts off right at the neck.
Care to make some noise? That's what I do.
Fish in a barrel, baby.
Fish in
a barrel. Some of the so funny. The PS2, just some of the things show their age, like some of the facial renderings and animations. And
I love
stuff.
the PlayStation 2. It's definitely the console that I started. Oh yeah, here we go. It's definitely the console that I grew up as a gamer on. I'll handle this.
Oh, I forgot about
You and
this.
that missile are toast.
Good to know.
Oh, here we go.
You got it
What
in
horror
control,
game is
Baxter.
next? And then a lot of ogres.
Ogres are like onions.
Well, there's a
Smelly.
game that was pointed out on the
Go,
stream
baby, go.
on Wednesday called Dark Deceptions that we might look into, but we haven't decided. But if you guys have any other suggestions, let us know. We have a number that we already have access to. I don't know if we want to necessarily buy a new one or just kind of go with what we already got access to.
Out of the way, Roadhog!
Holy crap, I cannot believe how fast I am moving.
Oh yeah, Speedy Gonzalez.
Crotch rocket flyby!
It's flying, buddy. The missile's almost
Crotch
fully armed.
rocket, literally.
Keep going.
It's funny. Oh, oh no!
You're braver than
Oh, dead!
Here, take this.
Ah, suck.
That was very close. Can we get an F in chat, please?
Don't F me, dang it. Actually, if
Oh,
you're gonna
it
do
had a
anything,
midway,
E me
that's
in
good.
Chat.
Yes!
Oh, I thought the music was just gonna straight be like over.
Oof.
Gosh, dang it!
Oh my gosh! Oh, harsh. He just died.
Thanks, Lunch Boy. Thanks for the afterthought F. Really feel like, oh,
I just hit a
It's flying,
car.
buddy. The missile's
did.
almost fully armed. Keep
Darn
going.
right, it's almost fully armed.
Lunch Boy is just like, unfortunately, I have no suggestions for horror games because he doesn't
You
play
got it,
much.
Jackster.
And then also F. I feel so. Yeah. All right. Whatever. Whatever.
I feel so loved. Well.
Oh, you're. Oh. Thankfully, these things don't really have a time limit.
I don't know if this has a time limit or not. Yeah,
think
baby.
so.
One more eco charge to find.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm like, I am so dead. No way around him. Oh, this isn't the one I thought it was.
It's over.
I will say that I will say that I really like Jack 3
How is he alive?
from previous questions as to what is our favorite Jack and Daxter. Jack 3 definitely utilizes Daxter better than any other game, and I will always love it for that because it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
Daxter is totally an underrated character in the other games.
Totally. Gamesmith. Well, he dead. Never mind.
Let's go talk to his girlfriend, or oh, yep, there she is.
Hey, sugar.
Dexter! You're
Chris.
back!
I mean-
Oh, did that mean old desert
I don't
hurt
remember her
your
name.
itty-bitty paws?
I don't know.
Tess.
baby.
Tess.
That's
there.
why I thought it was Tris.
I'm designing
Burn
new
your
guns
little
to help out the
paws.
war effort.
You make guns now?
Yeah, I just finished this new gun. It sports a multi-port, large-bore, gyro burst launcher with blowback breach assist, using full jacket, equal
Plot armor to the rescue. She a baddie? Nah. She's. I mean, she's bad, but she's not bad.
She is literally Daxter's
It's a hobby.
girlfriend. And, like, she's actually a pretty good
First,
girlfriend.
you have
She's
to
very
prove
committed.
You can protect my little schnookums in the new gun course.
All right, Tess. Jack's face, just like, gosh.
Dax just like, yeah, baby, you know what it is. Don't make me
Yay!
shoot you,
I
citizens.
am so glad they brought the gun course back. I
Whoops.
love the gun course.
No! Auto aim! Dang it! What, they shoot back at me?
Yeah,
What kind of
they
gun
shoot-
course is this?
What the heck, man?
Tess, are you trying to kill me? That fat guy almost got it, just like in the last game.
Those explode, yeah. I
No.
would love it. She's like, you have to prove you can protect him in the gun course.
Hey,
And
little punk.
and Jack just goes Dark Jack and doesn't even use the gun. Just rips through everything, all the civilians, everything. Boing.
I mean, that's pretty similar to what I do anyway,
It's true.
since my aim is poor.
Just like the last game. Yep. I think the gun courses in this game are slightly better made.
They are, except they shoot at me, which is bullcrap. Really, the biggest issue is that there's no way to improve the aiming. If they ever made a remake of this game, which they definitely should, they should remaster, and by remaster I mean remake all the Jak games. They should not improve the auto aim, but just like remove it and add in third-person shooter controls.
Yeah, no, that would be nice. She gets to the end of the course. Tessa's just like, Jak, you did it! And he just stumbles out like, Tessa can't feel my legs! Why are they shooting at me? I wasn't expecting you to have me right in the spine!
They shot me, Tess. They shot me.
I was actually thinking of the hurting civilians.
Ow!
Part.
What the frick?
Look, man, the civilians are asking for it. They just jump in front of cars like their life depends on it for some reason. Boom, boom. Oh, man. You're almost there. And got it. Oh, you might be able to get bronze, too. You hit so many of them. Nice. I'm sure, yeah, when I did this gun course, I definitely just did spin shots and just killed, like, everything, including the civilians, and I'm sure that doesn't help your score too much. Oh my gosh, look, it's not even, like, impossible to get the scores on this thing anymore. Oh, never mind.
I still didn't get bronze.
What the heck did you miss?
I did pretty well.
Now, I want you
And
to
like,
protect my little
how
baby
the heck do you get to
or else I'll
gold?
hunt you
I
down
know,
and
right?
I would love to
hurt
watch
you
someone
real
online
bad.
do that.
Okay?
Or I'll hurt you real bad. Got it? I'm so quirky.
You guys are... Oh, yay!
yeah.
The gyro burster. Completely useless.
I never use this, but it is a sweet gun to have.
It's cool, but yeah, it's not very... Hey, new secrets are available, but it's just for the gyro burster, so it doesn't matter. Yay! What do you guys care about in a stream? Gamesmith, what do you care about in a stream? What makes you... Why are you watching us?
Obviously because of our fantastic, hilarious personalities and just amazing game skills. What else would you ever watch?
I don't think so. That can't be right.
Oh, ye of little faith. Yeah. I mean, honestly, in all honesty, I'm going to put it out there for you guys. I don't watch Twitch streamers. Like, it's just not something that I enjoy. And so that is why we ask, because it's like, whoa, he just popped right in.
Yeah, well, hello, Torn. You're there.
And he started moving right away.
He said, just because it's entertaining, which I guess is the only real answer.
I mean, that is the right answer.
Yeah, it's like, what other...
But the question is, how do we make ourselves entertaining? Like,
did you see Jack's smile? That was like Joker levels of... What are you doing? I wasn't listening.
I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't listening either.
I was
no,
focused.
We're finding cannons. We're finding cannons. Hidden cannons to destroy.
Oh, again. We did that in the last game. Nice, Naughty Dog. Just recycling missions.
Whoa.
Whatever.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
Hello, precursor. Or I do like that they shine in this game. They catch your attention a little
Shine
more.
bright like a diamond.
No.
I don't even know who that singer... Oh, check this out. Look at that.
Hey, Solid Lemon's back. What's up? Yeah, you can go on there using the burst thing.
Yeah, that's...
Shoot it, man!
Solid Lemon, we were just
man.
having a... That's fair. We're just having a small conversation of why, again, you know, we're pretty new at this.
I didn't realize there's more to it. I thought that was going to be the end.
You like interaction with chat? I mean, yeah, that's... I mean, this would be really hard for us without interaction with the chat. Just the last two streams where we've had more people on to talk to.
I mean, it's not terrible without chat, but it's a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's certainly more encouraging.
Yay!
To have people in chat to interact with. But I would be interested. Solid Lemon seems pretty into the Twitch scene. Why did you? What?
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here? Why are you watching? Like, what about our stream in particular was interesting enough that you actually watched in the beginning and then also came back?
I was gonna say our incredibly massive channel with 5 concurrent viewers. What made you decide to be 1/5 of our viewers?
Shielded. You've got to hit them when the shields are down.
You had me at Jack. That's fair. I'm glad, finally. I feel like we haven't gotten very many people that are, like, interested in these more kind of classic, but, you know, and like, not massively popular multiplayer, you know, non-story, more about, like, the interaction with other people games, which isn't really our jam, which maybe we're in the wrong industry.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're probably never, even if we could make it doing it, we're never going to be the kind of people that,
Oh, I hate this mission. You have to hit him in a specific time.
Move!
Ah!
It has nothing on me. Because it's dead.
He says, no, Jack is a masterpiece. I played Jack 1 annually.
It's much better than the alternative of what you could have said that started with an A.
How was that work?
It's a good question, which is why I said it's better.
I just shoved that controller way up there. You gotta put it way up your butt, Morty. Way up there in your butt. Rick,
I don't know about this.
Shut up, Morty. You gotta do it. You gotta put it way up in your butt.
No, I mean,
That
yeah,
show's
it's
so
just,
funny.
We're never going to be the kind of people that play multiplayer games because we just don't enjoy that kind of game. You know, every now and again we might, but in general, it's not the kind of thing that we like to do.
Holy crap. Solid Lemon just said astronomically. Yeah, that's the other A word. That's totally the other A word we were thinking of. Definitely nothing else.
I don't think of anything inappropriate, ever. That's not my...
Yeah, obviously
I'm
not.
I'm a good little boy.
What do you think of when you think really big hot dogs, Jordan?
That is a
Tell
good
me.
question. I usually don't think of anything when I think of very large hot dogs because, quite frankly, I usually don't think of very large hot dogs.
Oh, well.
Do you generally think of very large hot dogs?
Anyway, Lunch Boy said, I'm thinking if I were to record or stream, I would prefer streaming because I just wouldn't know what to say without an audience to address live. Yeah, I did YouTube for a little bit when I was younger, and that was definitely something that I ran into, is like, I literally just started narrating the game because I'm just not that good at it. I'm not good at addressing nobody.
Didn't lay a glove on it. Try again.
Oh, what?
Lame.
I didn't realize that they would reset. Okay, you little turds.
And obviously, lots of people don't have a problem with that at all. And, it's a personal problem that I wasn't able to do that. But I've so far enjoyed streaming a lot more because there is that audience interaction.
I fell down.
You fool. How close were you to... Oh, you might want to heal up. GameSmith said... I'm not really interested in old games, but it's fun watching them. They like showing off the alpha male gaming skills. Yes.
Yeah.
I recorded one gaming video for YouTube, Lunch Boy. Huh. What was it of? I'm interested. What game did you decide to do it?
Oh!
I did a lot of Minecraft.
Oh my gosh!
I did a lot of Minecraft because it was super popular always since it came out. Yay! Don't die, dude.
Oh! What is this?
You took so much damage in a very small amount of time.
Oh, turd nuggets. Oh my gosh!
The very beginning.
I literally beat the thing.
That is super annoying. Alright. I
reject your F's and substitute my own.
Beat on you. Move.
Ooh.
What was that?
That's my new F.
Oh, I see.
You took one out. Now get the rest.
This is my new
You
app.
gotta take out those turbo cannons, Jack.
Just weeping. In case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, right now we're mostly streaming things that you can play on PC and and PlayStation 4 because those are the things we can stream with. We don't have an Arduino or anything like that allows us to stream other things.
I mean, and if you're wondering why, because they cost a lot of money.
Yeah,
And this has to be
$200.
This has to be slightly profitable before we, make that kind of investment.
Not necessarily, but the expendable funds that I currently have that allow me to purchase things are exhausted right now.
Okay, it doesn't have to be profitable, but we want a nice little audience. Like if you guys keep coming back, then yeah, we'd shell out for
it
things
should
that
be
you guys...
at least slightly worthwhile. Like, you don't want to pay $200 for something when no one cares.
Exactly. It's like...
Because playing, you know, playing when you're by yourself or playing with an audience.
And we have, like, several hundred games between the PS4...
Probably try several thousand.
Yeah, between the PS4 and the PC, so it's not like we're going to be low on options.
I mean, I know that just on PC... I want donations, you mean? No, we're not looking for donations, necessarily. Just, like, if this is just a hobby, which is mostly what it is right now, it's not really worth it to shell out a couple $100 for some people, you know, just to play video games with some people. But if it became something that, like, oh, it's a little bit more than a hobby, then yeah, it would make sense. We definitely do not want to make it seem like right now we're shilling for money. We don't want you to donate to us. Like, there's not enough going on.
Yeah, like, obviously, if there's a point where people want to donate to us, yeah, no doubt, of course, that would be cool. But I think my goal is just I really want to get to have the 50 followers. We've been doing really well. We have had 3 average, so
okay,
we're really.
But where do I send you money? That's a good question. I honestly we have a Ko-fi account, which is like you give people $2-3.
Yeah, I think it's like
whatever.
$3 is the standard.
Yeah, and if people really care, you can set up a Patreon account. I also think there's a way to do donations through Twitch, but like I said, like it's not a priority for us, so we really haven't thought about it.
The thing that I'm a little bit, I've been looking into this a little more. I just want to get to Twitch affiliate because at that point you can put incentives and people can donate bits. Did you know that you can quick turn on the jetboard?
No. How
Triangle.
do you do that? Huh. I was like, why did you just jump into the water?
I did not mean to do that. Yeah, because once you are affiliate, we could do, you know, special things for bits and raise revenue that way. So it's not just donations. It's
Plus
you're actually getting something you can shout on the stream and all that kind of stuff. But we have to get 50 followers before any of that gets unlocked for us, which I think is a pretty sucky system personally. I don't think you should lock.
I think it's a good system because it prevents bots and stuff from.
That's fair. That's true. That's true.
Which is a big problem in a lot of platforms.
But I don't think I think 50 followers is kind of a high.
Up there. No, up there.
Oh, got it. It's kind of a high barrier for entry for that kind of stuff, but. Well, that didn't work. Get out of my way! Get out of my! Oh my gosh! I just murdered her.
Killed her.
Oh my
by
gosh!
Running into her twice. You're a monster, Jack. They should have thrown you away.
Didn't you already do this one?
No, I did a different one.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why there's nothing here. How did you fall off?
I don't know. Whatever, it's fine.
Okay, I guess
just go to the naughty asshole.
I guess maybe you're not. Oh, man, you just bodied that guy. Solid Lemon says he was joking. He doesn't want to give us any money.
That's fine.
He just wanted to give our hopes up.
That's fine.
He wanted us to dream. And then dash that dream to pieces.
Not that I hope everybody understands that $3 will not make a significant impact in our lives as it stands right now.
Yeah, if you think $3 is gonna, you know,
Jack,
well, we will be very grateful. But if you think it's gonna get us anywhere in life, okay, we have day jobs.
The sewers are the only way in right now.
It's part of the reason we generally only stream on the weekends and late at night.
But no scouts have reported movement down there.
That's a good thing, right?
I mean, no scouts have ever come back alive to tell us.
Yeah, but your scouts aren't nearly
Still
as cool
giving
as
us
we
the
are.
crappy missions, huh?
Dark, dirty, dangerous. I'm beginning to like this war.
Okay, Jack.
Jack,
should
you have
not...
problems. like seriously,
It's
though.
called McDonald's Happy Meal, Weston. Okay, he might actually get that. I don't actually go out to eat. I'm a very boring individual when it comes to things that
That's
I eat and
not
stuff.
true.
Like, I drink water. I pretty much don't drink soda at all, and I don't drink anything else. Except for milk sometimes, you know, but that's like another very
Whoa!
liquid.
Milk? Holy crap, you're freaking crazy, dude.
I don't go out to eat. I don't hang out with people generally. Like, what I spend my days doing is buying statues and playing video games.
Which is why we stream.
Like, I'm not even joking. That's pretty much what I do with myself. Oh, and I have a job.
It gives purpose to your gaming to stream.
Soda is absolutely for nerds. Hence why most people we know drink them.
I love soda. I have a Coke Zero right now. Sitting in front of me because I freaking love it.
Is there a doctor in the house? I'm a doctor. Well, you're a nerd!
Where's the entrance to this place?
I think it might be up top or on the other side. Oh. Sometimes the mini-map is a little
janky. Oh, it is on the other... It's totally on the other side. Oh, I also like that they added an entire new district to this city in this game that wasn't in the second one. And there's, like, no explanation for it.
When is the stream ending? We generally
9:30.
Stream until 9:30. Yeah. Or Mountain Time.
We did it
2.5 hours.
We did it long last time just because there were lots of people that came and we were really close to being at the end, so we just finished up the game. But yeah, generally do 2.5 hours. We are doing a mega stream on... We are doing a mega stream on Halloween, though.
Yeah,
horror games. You should definitely come and check that out.
We're planning on streaming. Did you just see the thing slip through the light?
I wasn't looking, but I don't doubt it.
Yeah, the lights don't line up with... There we go. See, I told you those things would be on. I wonder what the green mist is.
Green eco.
That or, like, lots of farts.
Yes, Jordan. That's what it is. Highly concentrated farts.
You're in the sewer?
Yeah, they're just pumping highly concentrated farts through pipes in the sewers. That makes sense.
We streamed for about an hour longer than usual in our last stream because we wanted to finish the game, and there was like 50 people at one point. So, you know, when you're someone who has had 1 to 2 people,
good
and suddenly,
gracious,
and suddenly you get like 50 people. Yeah, you stream for a little bit longer to keep the people happy.
It's highly concentrated straight farts. Why? Like, what would be the point of that? What are they using that for? It's gas power?
They're not using it for anything. They're releasing it.
That's like worse, almost.
They're venting it. Actually,
at least use it for something.
Oh, Schneik! I cannot
so funny.
believe I just jumped off the edge.
When the viewer didn't have to go into the doubles, you don't stop. It's true. It's true. As a small streamer, like, you know.
As someone who has a following of almost nil, yes. It's infinitely greater than our usual streaming audience. It's a good feeling.
Which, like, not to plug ourselves or anything, but if you know people that are interested in this kind of content, let them know about our channel.
Don't jump.
We are always looking to expand, and we, you know, like we say, we're not expecting success, but we also aren't, like, averse to it.
You know, we're doing this for fun, but if you can make having fun successful, why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Lunchboy, Lunchboy 720. I heard a bit of it, but what did you think of Outlast 2? So first, you need to understand that for me personally, I dislike horror games where you just run away from things. Like, running away from things in a horror game sometimes is fine. You do it with Mr. X in Resident Evil.
Nemesis.
But if all you're ever doing is running away from things, there is no combat, I just don't find it scary. Because it's like, I know that if I'm ever in a confrontation where I have to, you know, do something against them, it's either a puzzle or I'm going to get out of it in some fortuitous way because there is no combat. And outside of that, all I'm doing is running away from them. So on that premise alone, I do not like Outlast 2. I do not like Outlast 1. I don't like the majority of games where you just run away from stuff.
I'm not quite as averse to the idea of those kinds of games in general. Like, I'm okay with having to run away from stuff and that being kind of like the premise of the mechanics of the game. But Outlast 2, I don't like body horror very much, and it relied a lot on body horror.
Yeah, I'll say that a good horror game can include body horror. But if all you're... Whoa, baby, watch out. But if all you're doing is disgusting the player, that's not scary. It's disgusting. It's the same reason I think that a lot of movies nowadays need to be renamed. They're not horror movies. They're
gross out.
Yeah, they're like torture porn movies. And it's not scary, it's disgusting. And it's like, you know, it's not scary to watch those movies, but you do have to have a strong stomach.
Also, it just didn't make sense so many times. Like, Blake would, like, die from 3 slashes from a knife, but then ripped himself off a cross.
Yeah,
then he was crucified.
He's literally crucified with these 2 nails, is hung up by those nails, and then, in spite of the fact that he should probably be in shock, especially with everything that's been happening to him and severely weakened, what happens? He literally just pulls an 80s action hero move, rips his hands off of the cross.
That was annoying. I could have sworn I jumped early enough.
And then at one point, he gets taken, he is buried alive, sorry. He's buried alive.
Yeah.
And, like, what happens next is he blacks out, he freaks out, and then he literally just rips the coffin lid off of himself.
Yeah, there was, like nothing even on it.
There's no explanation as to why he couldn't do that before, why he didn't do that before, what's going on. No, he just, like, bursts out of it, and it's like, what?
Why did you even have this series of events happen if I didn't even have to do anything to get out of it and he just busts out of the grave? Like, that's lazy. That's super lazy storytelling. The people just caught him and then just buried him alive and left him just so that you get the fear of being caught, but no real consequences of getting caught.
Ow.
So...
Jump out of the water at
So Solid Lemon said, most importantly, I can't sleep after. And also, oh boy, which I think was in response to me straight up dying. But Lunchboy said, right, there's no real anticipation of a confrontation because mechanics-wise, you know there won't be a confrontation unless you've messed up. And if that confrontation happens, it just brings you back to before the confrontation happened.
Exactly. And that's why I don't enjoy those kinds of horror games.
And even more so in Outlast 2, it was just really easy.
It was. We couldn't hear anything, which is generally, especially in that kind of horror game, a big...
Oh, no.
What? The hole is clearly open for me to do that. This is some bullcrap.
But, like, literally, if you ran away from someone, barely, they, like, lost track of you. There was only, like, 3 types of enemies that didn't lose track of you. And you were just running in a straight line during those portions. There was hardly any tension because it was just, if you messed up, you died, and yeah, you get put before the confrontation. And, nothing else. Like...
I love how I can kill them by knocking them into the water. Even
oh, I can't swim! What? The heck? So yeah,
It's not the worst game I've ever played. It's competent, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that really enjoy it. If you spent some time looking into some of the deeper lore things, I'm sure there's a lot more to get into. But personally, not a fan. And it's not likely something that I'm going to look more into, because it wasn't great for me.
Yeah, and even... Wow, you, like, didn't even pay attention to those spinning blades.
Oh, I didn't even know there's spinning blades in there.
I think the other thing I just didn't like, it was obviously trying very hard to be edgy, you know? And had all these papers that you could read that just had shock value kind of proclamations on them.
The children.
And I'm just like,
tortured.
There's nothing scary about that. And I mean, I really like Lovecraftian horror, and I really like thriller type horror, where it's like, this is stuff that could actually happen. And
well, even if it can't actually happen, like in Resident Evil,
right,
you're forced to face it. But a good horror game where you have to run away from stuff, I feel like you need to make it more psychologically horror than body horror. Because if the body horror is, oh, I got caught and I died in a gruesome manner, you get desensitized to it. It's just what happens.
Totally. And Lunchboy said if you become accustomed to having no consequences for a while, you stop worrying about consequences. But really, it's kind... kind of a bit of an issue with most games.
It is. That's a fair assessment, but I would say that it's much more severe in that kind of game.
That the metalheads are using it to create terrible dark eco weapons to infect the city.
And Yuzu's back.
Stop that at all cost.
Yuzu, how's it
Good
going?
luck, soldier.
Glad you could join us on the stream. He said, I remember playing this game, brings back memories.
Holy crap.
It's real big slowdown right here.
Really chugging there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, these games are great. We're glad that you could come by, and I'm glad that it's or helping you, bringing back some memories for you, because these are great games. I remember playing...
That was supposed to give me moving faster, and it did not.
Woo! I also love how transformed this place is. Like, it is almost completely unrecognizable from the side. Oh, that was close.
These things are really slowing me down.
Nostalgic to say the least.
Why is that happening?
Says Solid Lemon.
I do the spin thing to increase my speed, and it just doesn't make me move.
Lunchboy said, breaking the end crystals, where's the dragon? It does look a little bit like those, huh?
Oh. Stop slowing me down. Don't stop me.
I'm sure it'll be better once those crystals are all destroyed. It's a lot of... They're basically like fleshy Tesla coils, which is kind of horrifying. You can jump into it when it's spraying.
I know.
Okay. Alright. The PS2 had the best games, said Yuzu. It had a pretty solid catalog. PS2 is still the best-selling console of all time.
By a lot.
Which
Although, if you look into the history... What the... Where did it launched me into the acid!
Ultra launch!
If you look into the history of the PlayStation 2,
I'm not...
Part of the reason the PlayStation 2 sold as well as it did is because it had a CD player in it and could play very high-quality music. So a lot of audiophile...
Good gracious!
Okay,
no, one more time. We switch off every time we die, by the way, for anybody wondering.
So, the PlayStation 2 was bought not just by...
Wow. Alright. Whatever, it's fine.
Wasn't bought just by people interested in the games, but was also bought by people who were interested in its audio capabilities.
Lunchboy720 said, I bought a new PS2 a few years ago and I wish I had it now. For anybody wondering, I know this guy in real life. Did you leave it at home when you moved to school? Or did it break or something?
Why do you wish you didn't?
Have they
what? It launched me into an enemy!
That's so funny.
These guys are punks.
Yuzu asked, have they remastered the Jak series?
They have not.
No, they haven't.
Okay, they kind of did. There is a slight remastering on the PlayStation 3, the Jak and Daxter collection. They were recreated specifically for the PlayStation 3, but not like the way the Insane Trilogy and the Spyro Reignited Trilogy did.
I mean, those were straight remakes. I'd say it wasn't remastered, it was just...
They run better, and some of the graphics have been improved, and some of the models have become 3D models instead of 2D textures.
I would hesitate to call it a full remaster. It was like a soft remaster, just to make it look okay on bigger TVs.
Yeah, it is probably the best way to play the Jak and Daxter games currently.
Solid Lemon said, I heard the PS2 was cheaper than a lot of DVD players. And obviously, we know it could read DVDs.
As well.
Yeah, and it did so much more than that too. So.
That's actually so. If you guys don't know, most game consoles are what's called the loss leader. The companies that are producing it, Microsoft, Sony, and all that stuff, they sell the console at a loss to themselves, so that they can recoup that money through peripherals and games and all that stuff. So that's part of the reason why it would be cheaper than conventional DVD players, is because... Come on, fart for me.
Oh, I thought it was just
definitely
straight up
that was
shooting you into the acid.
It's like, sucker, shouldn't have done that, now you're dead. Which would make a lot of sense considering their, like, dark eco plants or whatever and shouldn't be trying to get me directly to these things that I am completely destroying.
Gamesmith said, I won a PS3 in a raffle in 5th grade.
Oh, dope.
PS4 was out by then, which does two things. One, it reminds me how old the PS4 is, and also reminds me how old I am.
Hey, I'm not that old.
Which isn't that old, but apparently compared to, obviously.
Why can't my gun destroy it? Oh, new Dark Eco power, baby.
That's why. Stop.
That's literally what he sounds like.
Imagine if they remastered it when the PS5 came out, and have you played the SpongeBob game? I have. Jordan has.
I just got the platinum trophy for it.
I would like to.
Jack, my boy, Samos here. While you're near the entrance
I have
to South Haven
relatively
Forest,
little time outside of school and streaming and my job, so I don't do a lot of gaming other than what you guys are watching,
If you find
to be honest.
plants, you must destroy them before they spread. There are some ancient precursor pillars in the forest that may have a link to the catacombs. But if the metalheads overrun the place,
Solid
we'll
Lemon
never know
in
for sure.
Astra
Make me
says,
proud.
gives up trying to justify that you're still young. Yeah, I know that feeling. And Lunchboy said, how old is the PS4?
The PS4 is about 7 years old now.
Oh, is that it?
Uh-huh.
Dang, I hoped it was older.
No, the console... okay, there we go. I could not, for the life of me, remember what button to use to get off. Console life cycles are generally 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Jack, you can kill those plants with
Oh,
your
it's
jump
horrible.
board. Just scoop up
She
green
sounds
eco
like a little
energy
boy.
And then lay it down over the plants.
It's not terrible, it's just weird compared to what we're used to. Okay.
She sounds... That voice act... I know that voice actor, but I don't know what from. But she almost sounds like one of the monks.
She does kind of sound like that. Aww.
I don't know why they brought back this concept.
Okay, I need you to... freaking... Thank you!
I really, this wasn't that great in Jack 1.
It wasn't that great. It was terrible in Jack 1.
Fair enough,
That's one of the things we talked about in our podcast, is that that particular one was kind of a big old skill gap.
Solid Lemon is mercilessly berating you for just ramming that door and like, open!
Say what you want. You're not on stream doing these things. I'd like to see you do better.
You don't understand the pressure I'm under.
Now I can't even jump. Oh my gosh!
I'm just glad I'm not doing this.
I just need to... Oh my... What the heck even hit? What is happening?
I know, that voice does...
It's hitting me!
That voice totally sounds like someone... It sounds like somebody from Avatar, but I don't know who. Maybe, Smellerbee or something? I'm not sure. I'd have to hear it again. Yeah, it's one of Jet's crew.
This has, Flood in this level from Halo. Because they're
I know.
all over the place, hitting me with stuff, and they blow up into this orange mist.
And they do, nothing to you.
Well, the Flood were a galactic terror, so...
Yuzu, have you played the other Jack games? We played Jack 2 on stream.
It's on your YouTube channel now.
Actually, I played Jack 1 on stream, but I only...
Just the last little bit.
Yeah, just the last little bit. And it was before we were in person. It wasn't great. It was fine. But we've done Jack 2 on stream, and we've talked about Jack 1 on our podcast, and we've begun talking about Jack 2 on our podcast. The first episode is out now, and the second will be coming out on Monday. So...
As long as we don't screw stuff up.
Yeah.
You plants came back.
Stupid plants. Such an annoying concept. You missed one, so they all come back now.
I get knocked down. Ah, you little punk.
I get knocked down and it kills me.
I get knocked down and I kill again.
So there was a question earlier, but now that Yuzu and Solid Lemon are here, which you both seem like you've played this series of games. Which ones are your favorite? Or which one is your favorite, and why? Why? How do you justify that decision?
And why is it Jak X Combat Racing?
What's your favorite game, and why is it Jak 2? And if not, why are you wrong? Such an annoying concept. Are you talking about plants? Yeah, this whole, like, get green eco and run over poisonous plants. It's not very fun. It's just kind of tedious.
I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. It's just annoying because it's not super enjoyable. And it doesn't take a lot of skill on the jet board. Oh, yeah.
They did make it slightly better in this one in that you don't have to run over every individual one because you can kind of do that green eco spray, which was one of the main things about this in the first game, was that you had to run directly over every single plant that you wanted to cure. And it was bad, and they would regrow.
She's dropping inputs on me.
And every time you missed a plant, it would regrow portions. It was annoying, and it took forever. Here we go. I also love that the layout of Haven Forest is completely different. It's like, how long have I been gone? This whole place has totally changed. You added a new entire section to the city. The forest is totally different.
What new section?
The place with all the water and the boardwalks and stuff, and the high-rises. You'll see it.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. Jak 1. Solid Lemon said his favorite is Jak 1. The simplicity, characters, and storyline are so pure and original. The humor is great. Voice acting is awesome. Jak was voiced perfectly. Jak 2 is the best game, though.
Honestly, Jak is voiced pretty perfectly, all things considered. Like,
not in Jak 1, he's not.
No, but like the fact that they went from a mute protagonist to a voice protagonist. And we talk about this in the review. But like, the person they got for it is just about perfect.
Yeah.
I can't imagine someone else doing a better job.
They did really good. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to, you know, it's the issue that I imagine Nintendo feels it's running into.
Suck it!
Of like, oh, we can't give Link a voice because nothing would be right.
But wrong. They just need to not suck at picking a voice actor.
Yeah.
Which honestly, there's not many voices in Breath of the Wild that they did a good job with casting.
What are you talking about? Mifa was great.
I actually like Mifa.
I like Mifa as a person. I don't like her voice actor.
All the women sound too breathy except for Urbosa.
It's so annoying. Link, come to the castle. I baked you a cake.
I don't know. One of these days we're going to stream that. We're going to go through the whole thing, and then we're going to dunk on it all day.
And talk about its good parts.
Yes, but mostly dunk on it, because so many people talk about its good parts. It doesn't need to have more people talking about its good parts. Oh, now you rise up after I get off, huh? You call me fat? Huh?
Lunchboy said, just gonna say, from the tiny bit of dialogue I've heard in this game, Jak is a crazy person. Yeah, I mean, he was, like, tortured for 2 years. I don't think he's fully over that yet.
I don't think he ever gets over it, honestly.
And then Solid Lemon said, Jak with no voice is good. Jak with voice is also good. Jak didn't need to say anything in one. Dax had great lines. And Cool Jak needed a voice. They had tons of freedom to pick a good VA. Yeah, the fact that they changed his aesthetic so much, I think, definitely made it easier for them to pick a voice actor. Is that he's obviously not the same person as he was in Jak 1.
Although, something I realized, he actually does not have a wardrobe change in this game. He's still wearing the same shirt he was in the second game. He just tore the sleeves off.
Yeah, because, you know, super hot.
Those chicks need to check out my muscles. Whoa!
Whoa!
That's interesting. I wanted to zoom in on his muscles, but not like that.
Oh, yes. I love these missions. They're so fun.
Hey there, pretty boy. You ready to rock and
rumble?
rumble?
It's you.
I'm gonna kick you out into the acid, you stupid, annoying... Solid Lemon said, exiles don't shop.
That's true. They don't tend to.
What's the time difference between 2 and 3? That's like a year, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why.
I love...
Stop!
Stop shooting
getting in my way!
Straight up shooting it.
It's the car's fault.
Stupid car. Just get in my freaking stupid way.
Let's roll. This baby's gonna blow.
Oh crap! Oh, it blew, and I'm fine.
You don't roll. It's a hover car, you idiot. Gosh.
It's
so
true.
Dumb.
That does seem like an odd way to reference moving forward. When
let's glide.
Let's jet.
Let's jet. Let's go is also acceptable. Like anything other than let's roll.
I'll set the charges. You watch my ass.
All right, I'll watch it. Yeah, it's looking good.
I'll watch it.
Jack, why are you so creepy? Hey, man, shut up.
We all have our demons, and mine happen to be sweet, sweet Poontang.
Solid lemon. Zoom, please. Zoom. Zoom. Zoom.
Anybody remember the Xenon Girl from the 21st Century direct Disney Channel original video? Gosh,
I remember it, but I've never seen it.
Such a wordful, mouthful, because that's... My mind has gone blank.
Do you remember the Disney Channel original movie, Xenon, the... What is it?
Girl from the 21st Century or something like that.
The girl from the 21st...
She lives on a space station.
I think it must be like 23rd century, because we're in the 21st century.
No, it was set in pretty much present day.
That's so funny. Interesting.
Hey, who invited you guys, huh? That's right. Okay, like, that is doing no damage to them.
What a title! Says Solid Lemon.
I will stick a solid lemon where the sun don't shine. Keep that up.
Man, you should grab that precursor.
This is the most amazingly durable
yeah, seriously.
car. Most of them blow up in like seconds.
I mean, it does look like it maybe has like armor plating on it now. Wow, that thing went flying.
Why did that happen
They see me rolling. They just shot off to the side. This mission really gets the blood boiling.
Okay, get out of the car. Get out of the vehicle.
That is the one thing I love in these old games, is where the music track has to loop and it just goes quiet for a second. And it's like, wow, that's a really obvious loop you got there, guys. Something they do a good job. Well, lots of people do a good job of avoiding these days.
Well, there's new methods of looping songs so that you can have an intro and then loop afterwards, which probably was not available at the time.
True.
We did it!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Success!
Holy crap. We weren't anywhere near that thing when it blew up.
You did it. You've got us deeper into KG territory.
Nice work, Jackie boy. I'm gonna go see what I can scrounge up. See you on the flip side.
They definitely spelled Jackie Boy as Jakey Boy.
Indeed. I would love he's like, I'm gonna see what I can scrounge up, and then just immediately runs into a wall.
Alright, let's see if there's some precursor, sweet precursor rolls
Ashlyn here.
Attachment,
Jack,
yeah!
We've got word of a shipment of eco being delivered somewhere in the KG City section. I think it's worth stealing. I want you to go in and find the vehicle with the eco, then drive it back out to the Naughty in one piece. I'm sure they'll try to stop you, but we need that
Needle laser go.
Remember, don't lose the shipment.
Was that nice on your ears?
Ah!
The needle laser really is pretty sick,
nice.
though. The Orbiter of Faith, that's really funny. The needle laser is nice because it has, like, the homing bullets.
It's like that gun from The Fifth Element. You shoot once and all further bullets hit the target. Oh, hey! There's a green thing over here. I should go after that.
Solid lemon. Green thing?
Yeah, the marker.
Oh, yeah. Solid lemon said ASMR. Yeah, we're gonna make this...
Is that what you want this channel to be? We can start.
Welcome to Gaming ASMR. I'm gonna tap the microphone now.
Okay,
there you
don't
go.
Go too far down this rabbit hole.
I'm not. That's it. It's over.
People might actually come for that, and I don't want to... I don't want to make that what this is.
What if it makes us successful, Jordan?
I would rather die.
What if they want us to whisper into their ears?
It's a good question, but I don't know. It's weird. These people are weird.
Solid Lemon sent a screaming face, which I think is the most appropriate response. Have you played
Check
the
this
Batman
puppy out.
series? Yeah. Oh, I hate this mission. This mission sucks.
Jack! The missiles are following us!
I am
We gotta roll.
flying.
This is where I come in.
Whoa, that is
Yeah, it turns on a
weird.
dime.
This thing turns way weirder than the one I'm used to.
Gizu asked if we've played the Batman series. I've played
I have
Arkham
played all of
Asylum.
them.
Yeah, I've played Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. He's played all of them. I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest.
I was actually planning on getting the platinum for all 3 of them, and those plans derailed after I
Use the
completed.
decoys to get those missiles off your tail.
You got it.
Uh-oh.
What did I do wrong?
I don't know. You have to shoot the decoys, though.
Does your vehicle take
We
damage
need a
from all the
decoy.
head-on collisions with people and robots? No.
Hold on. I'm doing that again. I don't know what just happened.
The game has decided that you were cursed.
I guess so.
Hit the decoy to distract the missile.
That was
One missile down.
hilarious.
Go fire up another decoy. One
You're
more
just like,
down.
oh,
You are the man,
dead.
Jack.
He is the man. Man with plan. You missed it.
Yeah, I know, but...
You got a time limit, man. You're gonna die.
Another missile.
I wonder
off
how
track.
these missiles
Keep
know
going.
to, like, just let one go off and hit the decoy.
Yeah.
Yes! One more
Yeah,
down.
I'm a big fan of the Batman Arkham games, but I am not going to get the platinum for them because you have to do perfectly in the combat challenges outside of the main game. And, like, playing the game on hard difficulty and beating it was not that big a deal for me. I honestly didn't even die all that much. Like, I think I died once or
Drive
twice.
toward the Nadiazzo. We'll use the bar sign as the last decoy.
No!
You can make it. Crank that sign up to full brightness.
Hang on,
Anyways,
Jax. It's gonna be close.
you have to do, like, perfectly, and I played the first mission for, like, half an hour and didn't get anywhere. And I was not having fun. And my rule of thumb is if I'm not enjoying it, it's not worth it. So I have a fair number of platinum trophies, 23. It's nothing, it's not a ton, but it's not a tiny amount either. But I only do that for games that I really enjoy
Jack,
getting
we've
the
got word of a
platinum
new
for.
assault on the port. They're trying to take us out once and for all. The
Yeah, that's
strange
what I
thing
thought.
is, we're seeing
23.
movement from
This
both
is
KG
whatever.
and
It's
Metal
the
Front.
23 is
It's like
not
they're
that
working
many.
it.
There are people
We've got to
who
repel
like
assault
dedicate
through.
themselves to getting
I hate
lots
to
and
do
lots
this
of
to you,
plats.
but I'm
I
putting you
am
on
not
the
one of
front
those
line.
people.
You're
Okay,
my
tough
go-to
guy.
Stop any KG or metalhead units from reaching
No, but
this
I'm
place.
just admitting right
If we
now
lose this
that
one,
getting
we're
the
history.
platinum trophy for the Batman Arkham games is too hard for me to feel like it's worth it. It's just
Yeah.
you have to do so much.
Oh, I love this mission. I love the idea. I love that it's like you only have the guns that they give you. I think that's a really neat idea. But you have infinite ammo of whatever gun they give you.
I can do
So it teaches you
whatever I want.
It teaches you how to use the things.
All the
It requires you to use all... Oh, sorry guys.
They look just like the guys from the last one, except they're blue. Kill them all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes!
I mean, honestly, they're not doing a great job of helping out anyway. So,
I know, they're pretty much useless.
but you keep just shooting them.
Dude, I'm not gonna worry about trying to not shoot him. Or electrocute him or whatever.
Keep moving, Jack.
What?
Cornell's? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I also don't know what Solid Lemon is saying. Are you talking about how he like just goes straight up against the sign when you can't do that normally? Because yes, it is insane. Whoa, that guy almost pick up the metalhead skull gems. Man, you can really see the geometry from that it got from the top.
Yeah.
They're not round at all.
Hey, a gold medal. Head over here.
Oh, yeah. Blue guy was getting dumped. Yeah, bodied just every time.
Dunked on.
Just like, I get knocked down. I get shot again. I just keep getting shot all the time.
I never had the opportunity to actually stand back up.
Would you let me? Stop shooting me, Jack! I'm on your side!
And Jack is just screaming. He's like,
I
friend or
don't need your
foe.
help.
Friend or foe makes no difference to me, babe.
It really doesn't.
Sorry. Oh,
They're
man.
onto you. Move.
They're on to me. I just killed all of them. What are you talking about? Oh, hello, civilians. You're gonna...
on the scope. You got company.
I get knocked up. I get knocked up. I get knocked up. I get knocked... I mean, more or less.
I just love that I have infinite ammo, like...
You don't. You have limited ammo for everything aside from the yellow one. And that's when they run out.
I don't really care about anything other than the yellow one, frankly. The other ones are just kind of whatever.
Lunch Boy, that's pretty much how the song actually goes, so...
Yes! No! Stop!
You can heal.
There we go. There we go. No, I don't have any light eco.
You don't have any light eco. Whoa!
Ah!
Oh, baby!
Give me that! I protected them!
You're doing little baby... Look, one of them's still alive!
Yeah, I got it! I saved him!
Pulses onto the ground. Whoa, that thing came out of nowhere! The game's just like, here's some kitty health for you.
Yeah, like, we see you're having a hard time here, friend. So...
I was thinking of the Neil Cicerega edit of it. I have
my
no idea
gosh.
who that is or what that means.
Nobody, it doesn't, it's okay. Neil Cicerega does the most atrocious mashups you've ever heard in albums called Mouth Something. There's Mouth Sounds, Mouth Dreams. They're just horrible.
I'll tell you guys, in terms of music, I consider myself a fairly large musical buff. I've got over 112 gigabytes of music because I don't use Spotify or whatever, because I use Bandcamp and SoundCloud and a whole bunch of things. That blue guy is useless right now. There's this massive thing over there, and he's like, oh yeah, what's the guy gonna do? Anyway, it's not a point of pride for me not to use Spotify or whatever. I just don't, because a lot of the music I enjoy I can't get on Spotify.
Like 60% of his music is game soundtracks.
Yes.
So
maybe
that's
even
why.
more than that. I have, like, if you can think of a game that has good music, I almost definitely have at least one album of that music. And a whole lot more if there's some good fan renditions or orchestrations or whatever. Like, I've got a lot of things.
What? Me aiming for him? I don't know what you're talking about.
At some point in the future, I'll show you my collection of statues. Oh!
What the heck was that?
I think they came in specifically to show off how hard that thing explodes.
I guess so.
The next thing, eventually, someday, we'll let you guys see where we're recording. And I've got a thing for statues. So the downstairs, which is where we record and do everything, is literally chock full of statues. Like, I don't know how best to describe how many statues I have. I have so many.
Altogether too many. Like, literally, there's too many. You can't display them all.
Of course, my itty bitty
Daxter, please stop.
Oh, please. Will you two take it outside?
23 plats, endless music. Yeah.
Rumor is
statues.
Also thousands of games.
He developed for the Oculus Rift, so there's that.
I have an Oculus Rift, and I've developed for it in the past as part of my job. I'm a government contractor, so government's been getting real excited about VR stuff.
Real excited, huh?
Real excited.
Oh, yeah,
most of the things they ask are stupid. Like,
oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Oh man, why do you keep jumping and spinning? It literally goes all around you, no matter what.
Because I like it.
I live a charmed life. That's what we can say. Which is part of the reason why we're able to do this as a hobby, because I've just got lots of crap that we can use for fun. I think
Worth
you're
it.
supposed to just, like, smack him.
Oh well. Ow!
They shot you.
Dang it.
There's nothing wrong with stupid music. Weird Al made a career off of stupid music, and people love
true.
him.
It's very true.
Okay, you gotta at least get to the goal.
I will get to the
Halfway
goal.
there.
It's fine. I got this.
I always wonder why the goal is so much lower than all the other, like, trophies and stuff. And it's like,
yeah.
How do you expect people to get these? How do you get additional points? Oh, see ya, old bag targets. That is right. We are non-discriminate killers of all targets in this course. What? An old lady? She needs to die.
She needs to die. Oh.
Fat man with saggy man breasts needs to die.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, you know it's true. That is exactly what that orange guy looks like.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they designed it like that.
No!
Yes. Killing women and children. Okay, yeah, but don't act... You just killed a woman and a child!
What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're so close to getting a score, but you're not there yet.
Got it.
Yeah! Don't kill them. They give you negative points.
They do. It's true.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm like, why isn't it working?
I will tell you,
Here's a nice
this gun upgrade is
for
my
your
favorite.
Sidekick, baby.
Because
Go give him hell,
for your
boys.
sidekick.
Then come back. And I'll
There's a
scratch
song
you
in Mouth
behind your
Dreams where the lyrics
ears.
seem to be about being a baby in prison with Baby by Justin Bieber as backup singer.
Gosh, yeah, the first song is We Will Rock You. Is We Will Rock You with the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song.
I got some more orbs. Check out what sweet secrets we can get.
It's like SpongeBob SquarePants. It's horrible. It's literally disgusting. I could get... ammo efficiency would be kind of nice. Ratchet and Clank gun courses. Maybe
I wouldn't
sometime.
get that.
Ooh, we can unlock a new car. No, we don't have
No, we don't do that stuff because it just makes the game weird.
Homing attacks.
Okay, there's nothing real important right now.
Yeah, we'll
Wait
save
till
up.
later. My rule of thumb when I'm playing games is essentially, does it give me more damage? Do I kill things faster? If not, then I don't care.
I don't want it!
Damage upgrade, mine. Not a damage upgrade?
I'm tired of this war.
Take it or leave it.
I mean...
Or speed. Speed upgrades are also nice.
Speed upgrades, it depends.
Yeah.
Mirror World is nice for replays, and it's also nice for like challenge mode and stuff. But I generally just like to spend enough time away from the game that when I play it again, I kind of forget where
You know
stuff
those
is.
nasty blast bots you seen around? Well, I captured one.
Oh,
Don't let me
nasty.
show you the scars later. I've
At least
rigged
it's
that
the end he's
baby
not
with a remote
sucking on.
control.
True.
Even more explosives than the standard package. Jack, think of the remote.
Dexter's like, why does my mouth taste like a... Oh,
If you can get the blast bot
ashtray?
close enough
Crap.
to the Freedom League border and blow it up, it should punch a hole in the defensive line there and allow us to hook up with our comrades.
I'd like to hook up with your
baby.
comrade.
Oh yeah, spot
Oh,
tank
yeah, that's
time,
right.
boy. What are you gonna shoot? I'm on your side. Oh, I think there's some people behind you.
Indeed.
Don't worry about them. Which console do you guys think is best? Personally, I'm a big fan of PlayStation, but that's mostly because it's just kind of what I grew up with and what I'm used to. And most of the games that you can play on it and nothing else are my jam.
Yeah, PlayStation console exclusives are routinely amazing.
But honestly, I don't buy into the whole console war thing. They're all pretty much just as good as anything else. I will say, Sony and Xbox have done very interesting things with this most recent upcoming generation. Sony focusing more on speed and data performance as opposed to just raw power is, I think, the right move, because a console is never going to compete with a PC in performance, because PCs are just way more expensive. Like,
yeah.
I've got a $2,000 rig, and it's gonna blow any console out of the water because consoles are $400. Like, no duh, my $2,000 PC is gonna be way better. But I play the PC and consoles about the same because it's about the games. But with Sony doing this custom SSD and loading software, it really allows them to have the capability of creating exclusive games that would not be possible on other systems using that data speed. So we'll have to see how it pans out, but in general, they're all good. I probably won't be getting the Xbox Series X though, just because if I can play all of their games and exclusives on PC, my PC is better than an Xbox is ever going to be, so that's what I'm going to go for.
I think PlayStation has better exclusives.
Lunch
it has
Boy
more.
says, For me, it's PS2, PS3, Game Boy Advance, dual screen, Wii U because of Virtual Console. And Yuzu, no like to the past console like the PS2 or the Xbox 360. No, I love those consoles. But, you know, it doesn't really... Oh, you just have to get it there and then jump out and it blows up.
Yeah.
Remote control, suicide bomber!
Ah! That was violent.
I like all the past consoles as well. I actually still have the original PlayStation 2 that my family purchased forever ago when it first came out.
Great job.
And I open
We
it up
can
every
link
now
up
and
with the
again to
Northern
clean it
Front
so that it can still
I'll get on
run.
the horn to
Because I still
HQ
play
and give
games
them
on
the
it.
good
I
news.
actually
You're
played
the man,
through
Jack.
Dragon Quest 8
You
for the first
are the
time
man.
on it
Peacemaker.
last year. And
Heck yeah.
it was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Solid Lemon loves the PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 2, 360.
PS1 was actually a little before my time, so...
The SNES does have some incredible games. I think some of the games that are on the SNES and the NES are a little overrated, but for the most part, they're pretty.
Don't you
The rating is pretty correct.
dare...
Chrono Trigger is SNES.
Don't you dare bad talk Super Mario World. Freaking love that game.
I didn't say Super Mario World. I said
Oh, I know.
certain games. You thought of Super Mario World when I said that.
It's true. I freaking love Super
You're
Mario
calling yourself out.
No, it's a great game. It's perfect in every way. Every way.
There's a couple of PlayStation 1 games that are some of my favorite games of all time. Final Fantasy IX is one of my favorite games, and it's my favorite Final Fantasy. Chrono Cross, in spite of the fact that it's much less well-known and liked than the original, I love it. You okay there?
Yeah, I was just like, I need to move the microphone closer to me, and then I'm like, wait, now it's way closer to me. I did not mean to do that.
Weston, are you bad-talking Super Mario World?
Oh, crap, no, I'm not!
No, I implied that he was by saying that some games on the SNES aren't as good as they claim to be, and he said, don't bad-talk Super Mario World, and I'm like,
Well, the storm's really turning
You're the one who's talking about it.
Show a few new artifact signings.
Ooh, artifact time.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I can race with the best of them.
Good. Take the vehicle and bring us back some booty. You know the
Oh,
drill.
I'm gonna find
Get to
some
the
booty
artifact
for you.
Kira!
Wastelander right. Go
Hey,
get 'em.
Jack and Kira finally end up together in the series, so
Yep.
it makes sense.
Kira.
Remember, it's
Kira.
super slippery.
Tess. Ashlyn. Get over here. Oh.
Tess was never even in the running. Tess is squarely Daxter's girl.
Well, yeah, but Daxter's along for the
That
ride.
guy is in Jack 2. That's Sig. He is Crew's big bouncer bodyguard, and you go on a couple of missions with him. You actually think he dies in one of the missions in Jack 2. But then at the end of the game, he comes back. And in this game,
he's actually a Wastelander.
Yeah, in this game you find out that he was actually a spy, spying on Crew and Haven City for the people out here. Sig's a cool guy.
Sig is
Crew
sick.
is not.
Yeah, Crew's the
Crew is
slime ball.
Crew is literally a giant slime ball.
Seriously. Whoa, hello,
Do you know
frame
who
rates.
Naruto is? Of course we do. We're nothing if not giant nerd weebs.
Naruto!
I actually, if you guys have never heard of this, you might be interested actually. Bandai Namco, who has the licensing for a lot of very popular anime, they have what's called a Band Presto box. You can pre-order these boxes, and then after about 6 months they get sent to you. Right now, for $30, you can get like a 9-inch Naruto figurine in this Band Presto box with a bunch of other Naruto goodies. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, go look it up. I'm a big fan of Naruto. I stopped watching it after Boruto because I felt after the giant ninja war, I was good with where it left off. And I tried watching some of the stuff from Boruto, but I just didn't care for the characters. Like, I liked...
What is happening? I'm just trying to go in a straight line.
Then have you played the Naruto games? Actually, just a little bit. I have the 3 Ninja Storm games on Xbox, but I'm not big into fighting games and haven't had anyone to really play with, so I haven't played them yet, but I want to. Right, he doesn't actually die in Jak 2 because he has to return to die in a random explosion in this game.
If you want to, yes, we like...
Solid Mon is on, or Solid Lemon, Solid Mon.
Solid
Lemon is on Season 1, Episode 10. I'll tell you, if you're watching it, after the Sasuke saga, which I won't spoil anything, but you'll know it when you see it. After the Sasuke saga, you can skip the rest of Naruto and just skip straight to Shippuden. Yep. Because it's all filler until Shippuden.
Well,
there's some really good filler.
Watch the last episode of the series, because it bridges the gap between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
Hey, as long as you have a Digimon counterpart, Digimon are dope.
But
Digimon are like Pokemon, except better in every way.
I just watched the whole Naruto series with my wife, and we started watching Shippuden, and then we moved, and we haven't gone back to it yet, but we're still interested in watch. I've already watched the whole thing, but she had never seen it.
I stopped watching it and started reading the manga about halfway through Shippuden. I could just consume it a lot faster that way.
But we actually have a funny... there's a highlight from when we were playing Broforce that Naruto came up. Bro, it's like a war crime.
War crimes for life, man. War crimes for life. Oh, man, that game was fun.
It was. Boink. I'm okay! Mamma mia!
Mamma mia! What you've heard of Digimon is very convoluted and strange. It's really not. It is strange. But in terms of Digimon versus Pokemon, Digimon is very plot-driven, and all the Digimon have distinctive characteristics and like, character traits and all this great stuff. Pokemon is just a world, like, I don't know why people love Pokemon so much. It's not terrible. If you like it, that's fine. I'm not gonna say anything bad. But I think that Digimon is far superior to Pokemon, especially when it comes to the anime.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Digimon are the champions.
That car just flew over. Oh crap!
Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Into digital champions.
How many of these are there?
Digital world.
I'm pretty sure that's still trademarked.
Yes, Digimon is about monsters. Pokemon is about a 10-year-old. That is a perfect way to put it. Digimon is about the characters, including the trainers. Pokemon is about Ash.
Crap!
And Ash is cool. I like Ash, but especially nowadays, it's gotten way too long. Like, they need to change
That's one of the items we need for the
formula.
forest. Good work.
I did
Keep
it.
looking for more.
Shut up, Kira.
This is Sig. I hear you're in the market for eco crystals.
Ow!
Well, I know where one is.
Why do you all want me to do things? Can't you do something yourself?
Just leave me alone.
Thoughts on Bakugan?
Alone.
Never watched Bakugan.
Never. Wait, it's after both of our time of watching cartoon.
Yeah, we watched for a little while Yu-Gi-Oh, but even that we weren't super into.
Which is not to say we don't watch cartoons, but though, like, that echelon of cartoons, neither of us
Did you ever
really
come
watch.
across Digimon World for PS1? Nope.
Nope.
Never had many anime games growing up.
We did have a Yu-Gi-Oh card video game, though.
Yeah,
briefly.
I got that for a birthday present one time. It was not a good game.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
What was that one Digimon name who was like a small red T-Rex? I think that's Agumon. Ow! Although I might say that he's more orange than red. He gets bigger in terms of red, I think.
Keeping people alive out here, keeping them full of hope, it can be daunting.
I'd say you've made a good life here.
You too must make a life, Jack.
Why
Take
is this
your
conversation
destiny
happening?
into your own hands.
What prompted this conversation?
Look, sand cannot keep a shape by itself, but add water, and it becomes malleable. Fate can
I wish I had shown Daxter's making a giant sandcastle.
We'll see you later, Solid Lemon. Thanks a lot for being here and participating in chat.
Yeah, seriously, hope to see you again.
But I am a survivor.
Keep an eye on our social media. We'll be posting, we'll be streaming mid next week.
You are shaping up to be one of my finest warriors. And
Shaping
I'll
up?
lead you for
I
the
am your
trials
finest
ahead.
warrior.
Dude, what time is it? Oh, it's time for us to finish anyway.
You had a child?
You were like,
long ago,
my son.
I lost a son.
Like,
who could it be?
So that others could live.
Yeah.
Anyway, it matters not. We're having serious trouble with marauders lately.
That's
I want
fast.
you to take a vehicle and hunt down their warrior patrol.
How is that?
Go and make war your own.
Maybe because of the link you set up?
I hope not.
I would go fix
I'm
that.
gonna have to go look at that. What did he want us to do?
I don't know, but it seems like a good stopping point since it's 9:30. And that's
Indeed.
Yeah, yep. Oh, did I make you look?
Oh, gosh dang it.
Beyblades? Yeah, it's Bakugan, right? It's all about Beyblade thingies. Or no,
What?
is Bakugan that orb monster thing?
It's like it's the successor to Beyblade.
Oh man.
Well, thanks everybody who came to watch the stream. We really appreciate you being here. Let
Hopefully
others
you
know
had a
about
good
it if you
time.
enjoyed it. Yeah, we'd love to get even more people and people that you know and like talking with to make it even more interesting. But yeah, we hope to see you again. And as always, feel free to check out our podcast, check out the Discord, check out our Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook so that you get notified, or follow us here on Twitch so you never miss a stream in the future.
Yeah, we end at 9:30 because we actually have lives like outside of this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we will be streaming the continuation of this game next Saturday at 7 p.m. again. And we're going to be doing another horror game mid next week.
And we don't always do horror games. It's just because it's October.
Yep.
We're doing it special.
Yeah, so hope to see you guys again. If not, thanks for being here nonetheless. And yeah, hope you guys have a great week. And we'll talk to you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.